What's up, boys? Hello, guys. Servers live? Yes, they are. Of course they are live. What do you mean? I'm just starting the stream. How can they not be live? Of course they are. Mom, get the camera. Lidic is live. Yes. Yes, sir. We are live, guys. We are live and we are on our way to make bigger fortune from even what we have now. I don't think that the server would be too packed because they literally just started the servers now. But I think I will have my small time to just gain a little bit of advantage by chopping some Orichalcum here, as I need to, to progress my weaponsmithing. As I'm talking the same thing over and over again, and I'm still not even having 180 in weaponsmithing. And I feel kind of stupid at this point. Because we literally progressed our jewel crafting to 250 almost. I mean, I have it 249, and if I make one more recipe, I'm 250. While my stone, my weaponsmithing, which should have been the main priority, didn't even make it yet. So kind of crazy. I thought we might be sitting in wait while we talk about it. I mean, if they opened the servers 30 minutes after this, probably we would have waited a little bit. But I think I just got lucky. I was just making the thumbnail for the YouTube stream, and then I saw that the servers are kind of going live. I have my own way to find out when they are starting them. So I was like, okay, that's a sign, Damn, you are early. What is this skin? This skin is for the flexers, man. It's just the mantle. The mantle is from the corruption, from the invasions. And like I said many times, I have literally all of the top 5s, with the exception of the 2 new dungeons, which are the Glacial Thorn and Savage Divide. Every other outfit for top 5, I have it. Or top 10 or whatever you want to name it, literally anything else I literally have. And I thought that today I will play with a little bit of different mantle at least. I kind of keep the boots, I kind of keep the gloves and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, at this point, armorer boots and armorer gloves that I have are pretty much 25-30k on the server, so I'm wearing expensive shit, But yeah, our goal now, guys, is to get a little bit of Cinnabars so I can progress my weaponsmithing to 180. Oh, actually my jewel crafting is 249. Oh my god, I lied again. I clickbaited people into it again. Oh my god, sorry guys, sorry, it was not intentional. I really thought that I have 250. So yeah, we need some Cinnabars in order to progress our weaponsmithing, because we need it for a specific crafting recipes for the first time crafts. And of course, when we reach that, finally, when we reach that, we will be able to do rune glass. I'm talking about rune glasses probably for 4 days now, but this will be the moment, if we make it again, because we don't know if we're gonna make it or not. Those mobs are a little bit annoying, but that's why we always carry the pylon. This was the origin of the pylon, by the way. If you think that I started playing pylon because of something specific, well, that's the specific. I needed the pylon to bait the mobs away from me so I can mine Orichalcum. This was the origin, guys. This is where it all started. Alright, let's see. I was 60 yesterday, I'm still not 65. Oh my god, I'm 65 only doing MSQ. You should be 65 before even finishing the MSQ. I finished probably 65 before even entering the Elysium Wilds. Literally, I don't know, the leveling nowadays is really quick. It's just insanely quick, I don't know. I cannot believe that. Wait, Sam, sorry, but yeah. Misclick. I wanted to type 248, but maybe the autocorrector changed it to 250. It was do you mean 250? And I was like, yeah, I mean 250. Oh wait, there is somebody already farming here? No way, no shot. Like, who is farming already here, man? Those two ores there were farmed. Somebody is already chopping this place. God damn, we are not the earliest bird here. And what about the big ones? Okay, at least the big ones are there. That's quite interesting. I mean, for the last couple of days when I've been here to farm, I didn't see more than 2 people farming this spot. So to see someone, it's kind of strange. It's not that the spot is like something that nobody knows, but it's a spot that not many people actually use at this current moment. By the way, hello Woven, hello to Justin, hello to Enfield, hello guys, welcome to the stream again. Sorry for not answering sometimes just on the second, but doing and watching some other stuff while... Huh? What? How did I get 500 gold? Did I sell something at the same time that I killed the guy? Or he was just a special guy and he gave me 500 gold by killing him? Because this is how it looked like. And if that's the case, that's quite suspicious. I would try to kill him again when he respawns on the second rotation, but if this guy gives 500 gold, oh my god, we found the glitch, guys. I found the matrix. Holy smokes. I hit level 60 and I don't even complete Ingrowth MSQ. They buffed MSQ. It's not only that they buffed it, but it's also like there is so many quests. It's insane. It's just insane. Like the amount of different stories and things. They could have easily made it to 70 at this point. What you doing? I'm trying to get some Cinnabars. Oh, this guy's dead. Benis Linkinson. Sorry, buddy, but we have to take your life away. I just need to buff myself with a little bit of food because I'm having 120 constitution and this is not ideal. I don't know if Benis is like aware that we are here. Oh, he's a healer. Well, that's not the most like optimal thing that I want to fight, but I'm going. Come here, Benis. Oh, he's a healer with a flail. Wait, he wants to like pull everything on top of him? Okay. Wait, let me bait him out. Okay, he will come. He wants to fight.
Announcement?
Oh.
That's right, we announced console.
Oh, wrong step, buddy. No, he has again Sacred. We missed our chance. He missed his trip. And he didn't make it back to the Sacred. Unlucky, brother. But nice try though. It was different. I mean, definitely a nice try. Well done to him. I see a lot of BBs in some of the wars. One of my friends from T-Baguette gonna play BB Hatchet. Yeah, they kind of play because of the auto lock, but I think that later on, when the meta establishes itself, it would not be that strong. I just don't think so. 1-8 ads, I cannot hear you. Well, there is one way to avoid the ads is if you sub to the channel, and if you have a Prime, it's technically free, so feel free to do it. Hello Lydic, is Voidblade build viable? Would you recommend it to someone? You mean like the Void Gauntlet Voidblade? I think that it's definitely usable and the healers are definitely going for it. So yeah. Justin, hey man, how I'm doing? I'm doing well, man. I'm pretty happy. Today there is like the update, there is the new event this week, because like I said yesterday, the week in New World starts from Tuesday, so this week we will try to get into the raid. So it's gonna be cool and funny things happening probably. So we'll see if we're gonna make like a decent raid group or not. And hopefully we will be able to clear it out. Do you know what artifact drops from the from the 3 new expeditions? I don't know about new expeditions. You probably ask about the new raid that has 3 different bosses, or you mean the 3 new mutation expeditions? I'm running Lifestaff Flayer with my heavy armor. Should I go for medium? If you want to do a little bit more damage, medium would be better for you. But if you want to be like extremely tanky, just stay in heavy. But then you would not be able probably to kill someone. There is a new update. Yes, the new event, which is the Halloween event, is now up. And there should be, yeah, as you can see in the chat, people are going kind of crazy. They are spamming event, event, event. Of course, we are not rushing it. It's gonna be enough time to farm it. I need to farm my rune glasses first, so I would go for that first. I really want to do the raid as well. I think we're gonna be it's gonna be hard to get a group. Well, we can organize one. I mean, it's already 2 people, me and you. We can also find some others, and definitely we can make a decent group to play it. I will also check into the, like in the guild, we can have a chat with the people. We can see like who is also interested. My biggest concern is to find like a decent tank, because in my opinion, when you go for Mutation 3 and you go for like a raid or something like this, my biggest concern and like the most interesting, most important thing for me is always the tank. If the tank is not good enough, it's gonna be a shit show. If your tank is good, it's really easy peasy. The 3 new expeditions and the refresh. Okay, let's see what do we have, by the way. So we have Starstone. Starstone is dropping the life stealing ring, which is called Blood Drinker. So this is the first one. And what are the other 2? We have Depths and Genesis. In Depths you have Amulet, which is called Lost Stopwatch. It's usually used for tanks, or if you want to extend your duration of crowd control effects. It's not a great amulet for PvP, but it's a decent one for PvE, especially for the tanks. And from Genesis you get a hatchet called Freya. Freya Francisca or something like this, if I have to pronounce it correctly. And it's a hatchet that is mostly used for throwing, because it's like buffing up the speed and the cooldowns of like throwing hatchets. So those are the 3 mutations. I will be going for Starstone, not because of the amulet ring, but because of one specific ring that can drop from M2. And it's a ring that gives you fire damage and refreshing. So I'm basically praying to roll 3rd perk Hearty, and this way I will have a really decent fire ring before I get basically the new one. But my amulet and ring are bad. It's not even 700. Doing Freya today if I have time. I don't think you need to worry about the gear score for the raid. I mean, during the raid you also get some gear. During the raid you can also like get some better drops. And it's not necessary and mandatory like to clear it straight away. I mean, if we have a decent group and the group is like doing well, we can go today, let's say, we can do the first boss and then we can gain a little bit of experience. Then we can go on the second one, let's say a few days later, and so on. I mean, I'm not try-harding or rushing it to be finished like in a day. Of course, if I can do it, then that would be probably the best option, but still. The Halloween event, what are you spending your doubloons on? I need to check what is there, but I think... oh wait, you are asking about the doubloons. I thought that you are asking about the event. The doubloons I'm spending on all of the things that you can buy daily, which are different consumables, some food, some buffs, and also some of the chests that can have 725 gear score drops, but you need to get like extremely lucky. So far I think I opened like 15 boxes, or I don't know how many days we had, and I had only one 725 earring, but I'm pretty happy with this, to be fair. I think there is a chance to buy a purple chest with RNG. Yeah, exactly this one, correct. Is Lifestaff VG able to do good in solo PvP? If you know what you are doing, yes. The Void Gauntlet, especially paired up with the Lifestaff, is really good because, like I will show you, this ability here, which is called Void Color, whenever you hit 6 times the enemy, it will create like a small circle around you, and you're not gonna do only damage, but you will also heal yourself. And this is extremely powerful when you are like playing with Void Gauntlet. So usually healers, what they do is like they drop a sacred under them and they start fighting you. Of course, if the other person knows how to play, he would not stay on the sacred, he would try to move away. But you can definitely do well with this one. And as you can see, it says healing skills exclusively with focus. So this is like a really nice combination to pair your life staff with. Like life staff Void Gauntlet is one of the probably the oldest combos in the game. I mean, not the oldest because the Void Gauntlet came a little bit later. It was not at the very beginning in New World, but you get what I mean. It's usually one of the earliest combinations when it was released. Like people straight up went for that. Can we just reset those mobs? Let's just kill the one with the musket. I can just mine. Someone sold raw hide for 0.30. I mean, there is nothing shameful in this. I had to buy iron at 1.2 in order to get my weaponsmithing going, because otherwise I had to spend like too much time. Oh, there we go, finally a cinnabar. Please hit the pylon and not me. Please, the pylon. Buy order is 06. Ah, okay, well this is a bit different then. This kind of changes a little bit the narrative. But yeah, nice, that's pretty good. I think today I also did like, I bought Flux. Like the Flux was going for like 2.5 gold. Somebody was saying for like 60 cents. I don't have Flux, but the guy was just selling it. I bought it and I straight up sold it on the market for like 2.5. I mean, I could have like used it for myself, but I'm fine with this as well. It's all fine and cool. Let's kill this mage because it's a bit of a pain. And by the time we get the respawn of the other Orichalcums, it would be fine. We are still waiting anyway. Like this spot is really nice for farming, not only Orichalcum, but of course like you can farm also fire motes and lodestone, but sometimes you are just a bit too quick, so you kind of need to wait a little bit. And even if you are alone, you are farming it a bit too quick. Like if there is someone else, then there is already too many people on it. Best weapon to run with lifestaff wait, what? Best weapon to run the lifesteal ring with? Oh, it depends. Like you can use it in many combinations. You can use it with great sword. You can use it with great hammer. I mean the war hammer. You can use it with even sword and shield and hatchet. The only difference and the only like downside of this ring is that you're gonna lose damage, because the base damage is lost. Like you basically lose 25% base damage when you use this ring. So it's just how it is. And that's why I told you, like if you have weapons that can empower a lot, like for example the greatsword or the warhammer, then it's not that big of an issue, because even if you lose your base damage, you will get it back in the form of empower. If we have to run it with numbers so you can understand me better, if you let's say do 1000 damage on a base, right? You're gonna lose 25% of it because you are using the ring. So instead of 1000, you will be dealing 750. When you have empowers, however, let's say you have a good empower of 30-40%, something like this. This means that those 750 damage will get empowered by 30%, let's say, or a little bit more, and then you will eventually end up again on around 1000 damage. So it's gonna be like almost neutral, even maybe a bit above your usual base damage. Of course, you will not get the full benefit of the empower, like it would not go to 1300 if you have 30% on the base, but still it's like a decent trade-off, because then you also regain a lot of your HP by just 25%. I found out why stutter. I think my CPU is at 100% load time. Oh yeah, it could be this. Did I cut everything here? I think there was one more node, but I guess let's just go and take the fire ones, because they should be already like out and ready for us. Let's go chop some fire motes. This is really an amazing place. I love it a lot. Hey, Liz. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Like today, by the way, speaking of jewel crafting a bit earlier, like this is what they made the game to be like so easy with the first craft bonuses. So you have, I don't know how many gems there are, but like you have, let's say 8 or 9 gems. I'm not really sure exactly. And I was 140 something into jewel crafting, and I needed 150 to open up the recipes for the pristine gems. I literally hit 150. I made each recipe for fusing a gem and cutting a gem on the 150 recipes, like the highest tier of gems. And from 150, I ended up at 248. Like, it's insane. Like literally with, I don't know, like 18 recipes or something like this. I'm not sure how many they are. I need to count the actual amount of gems, but it's extremely easy and quick, as long as you have the materials, of course. Which trait would you recommend leveling up first, and what easy craft should everyone spam? You don't really spam anymore. This is what I was just saying, that nowadays you don't really spam a specific thing. You kind of want to get as many different crafts as possible, because each craft that is done for the first time is giving you a triple the amount of experience. So for example, if a craft is giving you like 200 experience, if you are doing it for the first time, you will get 600. And this is like an extremely quick way to level up your... Wait, I think I came too early here. They didn't even reset. This is extremely easy to level up your crafting in any profession, basically. Guys, I need this. I need to get flux, please. Oh shit, we didn't get flux. By the way, don't drop in that lava. It's burning and you're gonna die instantly. Go to the Halloween event? I will go, don't worry. I'm just farming a little bit before going there. We will definitely go, but I need some cinnabars, and I need to finish finally with my weaponsmithing, so that's why I'm getting a little bit of materials here. Mainly the Orichalcum, but I'm also getting the others on the side. I mean, if there is extra materials, I would not skip them for no reason. I'm getting close to the end game now, and I have to say, this is really good game. I think it has improved since the last time, probably you're saying, let me see, since the original launch, yeah. But I will see people hating and cannot understand why. I can tell you the main difference why people are hating, because I'm not hating the game, but I'm hating the devs. And this is technically the difference. Most of the times you're gonna see negative like reviews, negative comments, negative basically treatment from people. And I think it's mainly towards the devs and not so much towards the game. And the reason for that is because the devs did a really poor job in the past, like in the last 3 years, let's say, to actually listen to the community, to deliver what they had to deliver, and they were a bit too slow on their delivery, if it was even there, you know. And mainly this was shown when the June, like the so famous June announcement came into place. Like, for those of you who don't know, basically the game was released on 2021. It had a lot of bugs, it had a lot of like glitches, gold dupes, item dupes, everything that you can think of, like horrible state. It started to evolve a bit like slow, and you know, some things were getting fixed. And eventually, at some point, I think in 2022 or something like this, they said that they will have like a huge announcement. No, actually it was in 2023. So in 2022, they did a roadmap for 2023. They couldn't deliver almost anything, like 90% of the roadmap that they gave, they didn't deliver. And in 2023, in order to avoid giving a roadmap again, they said, okay guys, we want to be, you know, straight up honest with you. We cannot give you like a roadmap, but we can promise you that we have a huge announcement on June and you're gonna love it. So this for the PC players means like, okay, like we would not have anything in the game, like literally anything for the next 5 to 6 months, but they said that it's gonna be amazing, right? Like they said that it's gonna be something huge. And like the PC players had to wait for those like 5 to 6 months. And in June they said we are releasing the game on console and that's it. Like nothing else. So this is why there is this hatred. It's not towards the game, it's just towards the devs because they are completely clueless of what they're doing. They didn't deliver what they promised. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not only that they didn't deliver, they also lied to the community like quite bad. That was the thing. Hey man, are you still on Siren? Yes, I am still on Siren and I don't think to move from here, to be fair. Let me see if this guy will give me 500 gold again. Oh, he didn't. Maybe we can just get the elite chest here. At least they made those like mobs easy to kill. Whoa! Before it was quite hard to kill them. Greatsword does more damage than the Warhammer, right? Well, it depends. I mean, if you land your attacks with the Warhammer, you would still do like quite a lot of damage. But the Greatsword is a bit faster, let's say, in terms of hitting and stuff. The hammer is mainly used for CC, not always. I mean, yes, you have crowd control, but you can also do an amazing damage with the heavy attacks. Hammer is a bit tricky. I mean, you need actually a lot of skill to play hammer good. It's funny you said on Black Desert Online we also hate the devs and the game is dying. Yeah. I guess most devs put profit before player base. That's true. Unfortunately, like, believe it or not, this is basically the reason why the gaming industry is suffering a lot now. If you look at like the easiest example that I can give you is Blizzard. Like, look at Blizzard, for example. I'm pretty sure that there is not a single person from you guys that don't know who is Blizzard. And they don't know what Blizzard made for the gaming industry in terms of names. Like, if you go out and ask someone like, do you know StarCraft, do you know Warcraft, do you know Diablo, do you know like so many games, like I can go with others but they are like almost like new titles. WoW as well, like this is just wild, you know, like so many games. And now how it ends up, because of money they basically fucked up their community, I mean their player base, and just because of money they prioritized, they fucked up all of their names, like all of their games. Everything is down the drain and it's fucked up and there is no way back. And this is the same with any other development studio. And this is mainly because the companies nowadays are driven by profit. They have to go for profit, and when you look at numbers and the numbers don't go up, you think that something is wrong. But the problem is that you don't need to grow all the time. Like, there is a limit. Like, sky's the limit is a nice phrase, but at some point you need to know where is your limit, you know? And this is why, like, I don't know, they just get greedy. To say it like the easiest way, they just get greedy. Are you using an artifact weapon in your mage build? Yes, I'm using the Inferno. And at a later stage, I will also use Deep Freeze, but it will be for different purposes. And I will make like a build for it. Actually, this is the next build that I will make in the YouTube channel. It will be about Fire Staff and Deep Freeze combination for a specific war build. But I don't know when it will be ready. Probably should be at around the end of the week. I kind of want to, you know, have my time with it, to not rush it and to try to mention all the necessary and important things. If you look at the game like Warframe, that has the best devs. They are unique though. I mean, that's the thing. I think it's about person's own mentality and like his understandings and, you know, personal values. But the thing is, even if you are like the best human being and you prioritize those things over everything, like you prioritize your how to say, your name, your respect of the people and stuff like this on first place, this doesn't mean that your like management or your managers or the head of your company is the same. Because if they prioritize money above all, they don't really care about your understanding of the world, you know? Like they will tell you, okay, you need to do this. And then when you say, well, I don't think that's a good idea, and they will be saying, okay, then you are out of this company, then go and find another company. Like this is the problem, you know. You don't have the saying. Nobody cares about your opinion if you are not the head of the people who take the decision. And it's unfortunate, but if you look around, it's probably 90% of the companies are working exactly like this, and it's a bit of a shame. Because money are basically, I don't know, I am also like, even in my real life, I'm not a person who always is driven by the money. I mean, for me, money is something necessary to live off. But at the end of the day, it's not like the thing that I will do anything for. You know, like if I have to do something that I'm not okay with, I would not do it for any money. Like I don't care what I'm gonna do with those money. You know, like you will lose way more in the long run if you just like close your eyes for things that are bothering you, you know? Because today, yes, you're gonna get the money, and then when you spend it, what will happen after that? So I don't know, but everyone has like, of course, different opinion. There are people who would do literally anything about like for money, so it's a completely different thing. You're right, they also actually play the game, so I think it helps them push their push their ideas. Sorry, I don't know how I saw boss there. Yeah, I mean, this is also super important. I mean, if you want to develop the best game ever, you need to play the game. If you don't play the game, how can you develop it? And that's also one of the things with AGS. They did like a really dumb decision in the past to increase the HP based on the number of players in the elite chest run areas. The people told them, guys, this is ridiculously stupid, don't do this, like revert it back. And they were like, no, it's super cool, you can do it, I mean, we are doing it. And the community was like so crazy about this statement of them. They said, okay, we want to see you, how you go in Murkguard and you clear the area for 5 people, which is meant to be for 5 people, right? Go there with 5 people and do it, show us. And the devs actually fell for the trap and they went there as 5 people. I think that the video is also somewhere in YouTube if you go and search it. This is the most hilarious thing you're gonna see. They were wiping the floor every single minute. It was so fucking hilarious. Yo brother, are you going to try Path of Exile 2 in November? Or you are strictly a PvP gamer? I'm not a strictly PvP gamer, but at some point in my gaming career, let's say, or my gaming journey, I just decided that I would not play games with like with movement from up. I don't know how do you call that, but you know, like Diablo, Path of Exile. I was playing also one which was called what was it, Titan Quest. I love those games, don't get me wrong, like I'm respecting those games and I have friends who are playing those games, but it's just not my type of a game at this point. I just don't enjoy it as much. So action RPG, no, I mean action RPG could be also different, like in a way of controlling your character. I mean that the camera is like this, you know, all the time it's like this. I want to like be free to choose where I'm looking my character from, and I don't know how to explain it better, but I think you get what I mean. Isometric camera, well, if that's the way to say it, then I guess this one. Do you spec strength with the artifact? No. This with the specking of strength is not necessary, guys. The artifact can scale off strength, but it's not mandatory to put strength into it. So, and I would also not like encourage you to do it, because if you put strength, you will deal kind of decent damage with your basic attacks, like when you shoot at people, but your burning effects will not deal as much because they are elemental type. So that's why this here, if your strength attribute is higher, it works, but it's not mandatory and probably not ideal to use it. Isometric, okay. Let me get the book and write that down. Yo, Ispet, what happened, bro? Did you get the queue or still not? Man, I told you missed your chance yesterday. You just missed it, man. You are same like Virgo. You are just postponing the issue and you will never come to me and we will never be together, I guess. It was on Sunday. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Why the fire is not like spawning, man? By the way, yesterday a company member gave me all those like tools and now I'm super quick with the gathering, by the way. I mean, I paid for it. Before judging, guys, I paid for it. So I'm not a fan of those like streamer things where you start on a server and people just come and give you money and items just because you're a streamer. No, I don't want anything for free. Actually, I like to sometimes to help some people when they are in need. Any chat, I can see your, any chance I can see your stats? Yep, sure. I mean, my stats kind of look shit now, but it would always look like 25 dex because of the critical chance. It would always be either 150 or 200 constitution, depending on what I'm aiming to get. Of course, if I want to be like a little bit more into survivability, I would go with 200. And then the rest kind of goes into intelligence. So this is always how my stats look like. Let's go and check if the Orichalcum is spawning though, because here there is literally nothing happening and probably I'm just too quick now. I'm just really quick with those new tools. But also like this includes like when you use food buffs, when you use different items on a higher gear score, you would have like, you know, better distribution of the points. You cannot just have everything perfect, of course. You will eventually have it, but it will just take a little bit of time. I can go there anyway. You are in my farming spot. I will change my farming spot for you, man. Don't worry. I can go on a different spot. I know all the spots. I like you say that, bro. Remember Shroud when this game launched? Just give him free stuff. I mean, everyone was like this. I also remember Asmongold. There was even an option where you can just type give goat and you can like choose the amount of goat that you can send to a person without even being next to him. Like you could just type give goat to, let's say, to Lydic, and the goat will straight up come and I just needed to press like yes or accept or whatever. Like it's cool that you want to support your streamer and to see your name on the stream, but like it also kind of kills the game, right? Like where is the fun? I mean, at least for me it's not fun if I'm starting a game already with like, let's say 100,000 gold. Like what's the point? I got a question. What build would you recommend for PvP? I just hit 65 and I want to reroll from Hatchet SNS. What is a fun and strong in your opinion? I mean, Hatchet SNS is extremely fun and strong, but if you are not liking it, I don't know what is your preference. Like, do you like to play melee builds? Do you like to play range builds? Do you maybe like to play something more tanky? The cool thing in this game is that you can literally play everything. Like you can not only choose one weapon, but each weapon has at least 2 variations. Like if you look at fire staff, you can play with this tree, you can play with this one, you can play with a mix between the two. It's really hard. I mean, I can tell you many builds that are doing good, let's say on a high level, but this doesn't necessarily mean that you will be good with the build and you will have fun with the build. Because I can go and tell someone, okay, mage is super nice, right? But he never played mage, he also don't like the idea, and he performs good, he performs bad, let's say. And he will be thinking, wait, this guy told me that mage is good, but I'm losing like every fight. What the fuck is happening? So it's a bit hard. I think melee, but still wanna be light. I was thinking maybe spear something. You can play spear in light, but you need to be extremely quick. If you wanna play it in light, I would suggest you to try as a secondary to use hatchet or rapier, because you need an escape, and both the hatchet and the rapier would give you this kind of an escape, you know. If you get into trouble, you would be able to escape. But if you want to also like still be in light and extremely deadly, Sword and Shield and Hatchet is probably one of the best assassin builds right now. I mean, it's one of the best assassin builds probably for more than a year now, but it's also hard to execute. Like the more you go into high damage and light gear, the more harder it gets to survive. Like it sounds a bit tricky because people think, oh, but you are light, how can you die? Like you can just run away and dodge and everything is fine, but this is not true. Like yesterday actually we had a few fights in the PvP zone, and I was also showing at the end of the stream, I think it was somewhere there, we were also like showing and discussing a fight with a spear guy who was medium, and why for a light player is super hard to win, because they have like so extended range of hit, and once they hit you, it's already super hard to turn the fight around. So yeah, it's complicated. It just takes like some time and experience to learn all those things, but yeah. But if you want to play spear in light gear, definitely try hatchet and rapier. Try both of them, see which one works for you. Probably one will be more interesting, so you'll see. Yo, Josh, what's up, man? How am I doing? I'm doing perfect. I'm avoiding the event so I can farm freely, while everyone else is losing their mind about the event. It's like their last Halloween, man. It's like the pumpkins will end, you know? People are not having any chill. Why does medium make you... Wait, why does medium make you have more reach? No, it's not the medium that makes you more reach. Wait, I will try to explain it. Let me just get up here and I will try to explain it. So I don't have a spear in me, so I cannot really show you exactly what I mean. But for example, if we assume that I am standing on this stone there, right? Like this is my body there. Okay, let me just chop this and we can do it. So if my body is here, right? A spear has a reach to up to here, like something like this, in a light attack, even sometimes to here, right? So in this reach, if a spear guy manages to get close to me, and when I'm saying close to me, I mean like this kind of a distance, he can then just hop, because now I'm in light and I will make this dodge. But if I'm in heavy, can I actually become in heavy somehow? No, I cannot. If you are in medium, you can just hop forward, and the distance that he can kind of close to you with the hit is too big. So if I make a full dodge, it's almost the range of his basic attack. It seems ridiculous on first glance, but it's actually true. And the problem is that when you look at those descriptions for light, medium and heavy equip load, if you look at the bottom lines on the light, you will see that it says for 1 second after taking a melee hit, the dodge distance is reduced by 20% and you cannot run. Which means that if I want to, I cannot make it to walk, but like this is my walking speed if I don't run. You see? And if I'm walking like this and he hits me just once, all he needs to do is to touch me once. From there on, if he knows how to play, of course, he can keep up with my tempo of moving and he can always maintain that 1 or 2 hits, and I cannot run, I cannot get away from him. You see? And that's why people, when they play spear, they don't really necessarily have to go in light gear, because even with medium they can reach you, and in medium they are almost twice as tanky as they will be in light. Because the armor values are way higher, the different items that they can run are also better in terms of defense, and basically it's gonna be a disaster for you. And if you are, let's say, a light spear and you fight against medium spear, you don't even have a chance. Like, you are not even close to have a chance. Like a medium spear facing a light spear, they can fight each other without even dodging, like just the same hits and stuff. The medium spear will kill the light and he will have around 60% HP left or something like this. So that's why you would not really see that many spears in light, because the trade-off is not worth it, you know? Like people usually go medium because they still can catch you, they still can kill you, they have enough damage, and they are tankier. I found an SNS and a hatchet. I fought an SNS and a hatchet 4 times, and I felt like I wasn't doing any damage. He must have had 500 con. I couldn't kill him. Was he in light or heavy gear? I mean, sometimes they feel super strong, but maybe it's because they block, maybe because they have like a decent protection. It depends. The spear has crazy reach. Light versus medium trading, the medium guy will win and have 70, yeah, around 60-70% still, yeah. It's just crazy. Look at wars, 90% of the kill group players are playing heavy now. Yeah, it's exactly for this reason. Because he is heavy, like a lot of people, when you tell them heavy has to be nerfed because it's like eating the light and the medium players. Okay, maybe not the medium so much, but like the light is the most useless equip load when it comes to wars. Like it's extremely hard to play light, even if it sounds like out of this world stupid, but it's actually true. And when you look at like how the heavies are playing, they're just walking force. They don't even care about you, you know? Like, yes, you're gonna shoot him, but you don't do damage. And if he's playing like a heavy sword and shield, he can just block. And while I'm shooting, like look at my speed as a mage if I'm shooting. So I'm basically walking even slower. So he's just coming and he's like, okay bro, I'm coming. Are you gonna run? Imagine that you are standing there and I'm here. And he's just coming. What you gonna do? Like you need to run. Eventually he will get close. And when he gets close, it's over. So it's really, it's complicated to explain. But at the same time, for the people who played the game long enough and they have like some kind of experience in PvP, they know what I'm talking about. And it's like this. For the new players would be a bit, you know, strange and interesting. And they would say, oh, but it's not true. Like light has, like if you look at light, oh, it has 15% more damage. Probably it's worth it. No, it's not. It's not even close. If a musket rapier, should I be rolling? No. Like this is now another like topic and subject that I will continue the discussion on, because you would be left with different understanding on it, and it would be my fault to not fully explain it. Classes like mage, musket and a bow should never be played in medium or heavy. Even if the meta is heavy, or let's say mostly heavy orientated, you don't want those 3 to be in heavy. Or like the maximum that you can go is to medium, but for musket it's like a sin. Musket and bow should never be into heavy. The mostly you can go, I mean to medium, sorry. The most that you can go is to put like a fire staff into medium, because he's a bit closer to the fights. Musket and bow, they play on a big range. They have a lot of tools to run away. They should be able to escape even if they get pressured. You don't want those classes in medium or heavy. They are made to do damage and you cannot play them in anything else. It has to be light. It's just mandatory to be light. If you're gonna play medium or heavy, you just change the weapons. You don't play this in medium or heavy. So if I go spear, rapier, medium, do you think I get rapier artifact or spear artifact? You take either spear, you take either rapier artifact or you take the hatchet artifact. The spear artifact, which is the venom, is not a good artifact for PvP. It looks amazing, but it's not good, believe me. Like, it's not even close to be good. It's, you might see some videos, you might see some things. I'm telling you straight up, nobody's playing this in PvP. We talk about like high level PvP. We are not talking about OPRs and, you know, having some fun testing thing around. Also, if I go medium, is it worth it using Void Dark Plate? Well, this depends. So you have like few that's why I'm saying that medium is a bit different, because in like if you are light, you are forced to have specific combination of items. Like let's say I run medium pants, I can be with medium pants and medium gloves, and then everything has to be light. If I'm in medium, I can do all kinds of combinations. I can have a heavy chest piece and still be in medium. I can have heavy pants and still be in medium. I can have heavy head and boots and I can still be in medium. You know, there is too many variations for the medium players to do the necessary calculation between the armor and still keep the medium equip load. While with light, you cannot really do that. Like with light, you have very few variations because if you go over the kilograms, you would already push into medium and then it's not worth it. But you can play Void Dark Plate, you can play Tumblers, you can play Iron Heart, you can play even some other artifacts I cannot really think of now, but definitely a lot others. Thanks for explaining, new player here, loving the game so far. This is what I would like to hear, guys. If you are enjoying the game, don't worry about anything else. Like, I can promise you that you're gonna play, if you enjoy it, you will play it, and we're gonna speak again in like 500 hours, you will have a lot more knowledge, you will have a lot more experience, and you will be feeling even better than how you are feeling now. So just give it a little bit of time. Maybe medium fire staff if you are running Abyss, but that's in my opinion. If you play heavy caster, you just go VG, IG, I'd say. Yeah. Usually, like, the fire staff also is played in light, but if you want to be extremely efficient in wars, you have two options. And that's why I'm saying sometimes to people when they ask me what is the best build for a fire staff. There is no such thing as best build. And it's not about, like, any weapon doesn't have a best build. There is few variations always. You have two options when it comes to wars with a fire staff. One option is you are playing the so-called DPS. You go extremely heavy into DPS and you just stay on a safe spot. So let me just try to explain you what is a safe spot and what is the meta, at least in Europe. So let's say that this is the fort. This is the fort, right? If we talk about the outside fight, imagine that there is like a circle here and this is the B point, right? If we are the defenders, or let's say the outer point because it's easier to understand it, because usually the last point outside is either on the right or the left side, it's never in the middle. So if this is the last point, the attackers are coming from there, the fire staffs as DPS will always play here, like on the back right side. Why? Because even if the enemies respawn, they will always come from this direction or from this direction. They would never come from here. And the only direction that the enemy can come is forward or from your left side. So if you slot your DPS here, you can do damage to the point. You can do damage to the dex groups, as they're called, like the killer groups, whatever you want to name them. And you can also move a little bit and assist your groups here. You would never place your DPS here. You would never place your DPS here. The same comes to be said for this place. Like, your DPS will be playing here. And if you have a good positioning and you are free to do damage, like free, I mean you don't have people that are chasing you consistently, then you can go 150 con, you can go with, like, in the past it was Nature's Wrath, you can go now with Ghostly Touch, and you are just doing damage. Then you look at the numbers, it feels amazing, you have 6 million damage and you feel like a god. But if you play as a Dex Firestaff, Dex Firestaff is here in front. Flex Firestaff, how we call it, is here on the palisades or here on the bonfire. You cannot play so aggressively there. You can do it if your opponent is not good enough. But if your opponent is good, you're gonna get destroyed. And I can give an example with myself, because I did it once just to test it. I died around 11 times and I thought that I played extremely defensive. I died 11 times. And just for reference, if you play a fire staff and you die more than 3 times, it's already really bad in a war. So you can imagine what is the risk by going into like a place where you have too much damage and not so much protection. Even Wiki getting stats from yeah, I'm spitting fire today. I'm going crazy. Lydic is like New World Wiki. I'm just sharing XP from what I think and at least what I have as a own experience. Maybe it's super wrong, but I don't care. I don't care. If you are guys here listening, I don't care. Out here, always giving out elaborate, valuable, top tier information. I mean, this is why I'm saying that always, I think if somebody comes with like a statement about a build, about the game, about anything, there should be reasons, right? Those are my reasons and this is why I believe it. If somebody comes and tell me that I'm wrong, but he also proves it by explanation, I'm fine with taking the W, I mean not the W, you're gonna take an L because he would provide like better info. And I would agree with him and I would say, okay, you know, like you are right. This seems more reasonable, this seems more correct, so I agree. But if there is nobody to, how to say, to compromise this information that I'm giving and say something else, I just cannot agree with this. And this was also one of my problems and probably still can be if I join a PvP company, because I maybe can do that in the later stage. When I was playing before, I was trying to find like a company, and I found few companies where I go into the company, let's say, I join, and then, like let's say a month passes, a fire staff coach comes and tells me, okay, you are not going to play this anymore, you're gonna play like this, like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with this, but tell me why. Like, what is the reason? What is the goal? What, like, how do you see it in order for me to play
that's
it?
right. We announced console.
And he's like, well, you're gonna play it because I'm your coach and I'm telling you to do this. And I'm like, okay, bro, but like, I'm fine with you being the coach. Like, doesn't matter. Like, okay, be the coach, but tell me why you want me to change my build. Like, why you want me to play like this? What is your reasoning? He's like, if you don't play it, you are getting benched. So, guess what happens after this? I'm getting benched 2 wars in a row and I quit the company. So, those kind of things, I don't like them. And even if it comes from the greatest players, I would still not agree if there is no reason. But I'm also pretty sure that the greatest players would have the reason. They would not be like, you're gonna play it because I'm saying. They would tell you the reason. No crazy good patterns from Halloween event this year, right? I didn't really go there, but from what I saw on the patch notes, there should be like some patterns, but I think they're mostly skins. So I'm not really sure if we're gonna get something as like usable weapons, let's say, not just skins. I don't know, but we'll see. I will go like in a bit. I mean, I'm almost like overcumbered. If you see, I have like how many? 200 kilograms free. So once we fill up the bags, we are going to check the event and also to see what we can get, because I think I saw that there will be chromatic seals. I don't know if I told you already, guys, but try to avoid buying chromatic seals from the faction shop. It's not like they are not usable anymore, but you have the event and you also have the new raid dropping chromatic seals. So if you get decent gear and you start doing the raid, you don't need to do any more like those purchases of 5,000 gold every day of chromatic seals. Also, we are on a fresh start servers and the gold is really, really precious. Like if we were on the legacy and you are piling up millions, nobody cares for 5k, but I think that here it's a completely different value of the gold. 700 gear score patterns, but you need 205 armoring, probably same with the weapons. Yeah, probably it's gonna be like this. But still, I don't know, like 700. Is it with fixed perks or it's random? Wish sales, chromatic seals from PvP zone were a thing. I mean, they could have made it even better, to be fair. Like, it's not that bad at this point, but it's also like not the best that it can be. I mean, I can definitely see it being better in the PvP zone. They could have just put a little bit more thought process and eventually ending up with like better stuff. Armor is 700 gear score, enchanted ward, health and random perk, all the same, all with constitution. That's not bad. I mean, it's gonna be hard for a new player to get that crafted because they would probably not have the trade skill, but this is not a bad like piece. Like enchanted ward is a good perk, health is a good perk, and definitely it's amazing to have both for PvE as well. Not only for PvP, but for PvE. But the problem for PvE, or at least for me, is that I want to go with at maximum 50 constitution. And if all of those pieces are giving constitution, then I just cannot have it. I mean, I have to roll something different. Man, these fire modes are not spawning. I'm having troubles with Merc, trial boss. Cannot kill him with the rapier void. Do I suck or... Well, it depends. I mean, I cannot really judge you if I don't see your gameplay, but how much constitution you are playing, for example. Are you dodging the attacks of the boss? Do you do the mechanics correctly? Because if you are talking about the trial with the tentacle, you have to pull the tentacles on the side. Like you need to go on the side, pull the tentacles down. They will fall in front of you and then you will be able to damage them. Usually it doesn't even take that much time, and yeah, I don't know, for me it was quite quick, but the lady with the wings, well, this is your, yeah, that's Isabella, yeah. Yeah, how much constitution do you run? Maybe try with a little bit more constitution, try to avoid her attacks. Because this is basically the last challenge, let's say, and it's good to see it, also to learn it, because once you get later on to the dungeons, you will be fighting this same boss. And it's gonna be interesting as well there. Just crafted 700 IG with flame attunement and life stealing and third perk random. It costs Asmodium, runic leather and the craft from level 1. Do they increase the experience when you craft it? Easy. When you crafted it, did you get Arcana or no? Because if you do, then I can level up my weaponsmithing with this shit. You can just buy the patterns and hold it until you have 205 trade. I got level 70 with one craft. Okay, guys, it was a pleasure. I'm going to check the upper spot and we are going for the event. I'm going for the event. I just need like how many levels now? I need like 14 levels. And I was struggling because I was trying to get like Cinnabars, but now when we have this, it's gonna be way quicker. Okay. I mean, I will still farm the Cinnabars and oh! Somebody fucked up. Somebody bought a ring that doesn't have any value, but keep it up. Well done. It has... Oh my god. Bro, you should start with this. 3 days cooldown? God damn it. God damn. Okay, I mean, I still have some... I don't know how many Cinnabars, but we will probably make like few crafts. We'll see. Someone bought a 600 gear score fire staff from me for 4k. For 400. Okay. I mean, people buy stuff, man. I mean, after all, it's a market, right? Like, you go on the market, you want something, you see it, you like it, you buy it. That's just how it works. I don't know. Like, yesterday we had a guy on the stream, but I'm always bad with names, so I don't really remember the exact name, but we had like a small discussion with him about the so-called, let's say, scamming people with like expensive stuff. And I told him, like, it's not expensive if there is someone to buy it. I mean, it's not the guy that plays the item for this price the one to blame. You know, like, if you are buying it, then it means that you will have some, you know, value from this item, and that's it. You agreed on this price. Let's go, new patch. What's new? Everything. They added 2 new raids, they added 7 more dungeons, 5 new solo trials, 1 new weapon, and another PvP zone, because according to them the feedback from the players was not good enough. So they decided to make another one really quickly, off from scratch. Why are you even lying? What do you mean lying? Log in and check. And if you don't find it, come ask me, I will show you where it is. To be fair, level 70 is in no time. What do you mean level 70 is in no time?
Oh, that's right. We announced console.
You mean the level 70 that Easy was talking about the crafting, or level 70 that will eventually come later on in the game? Finally some flux, man. I need so much flux, it's insane. Like, I still don't understand why they removed the fucking master converter, man. There was an item, probably you know it, guys, from the faction shop that you could buy. It was called master converter something. And you can basically, like, for example, you have 20 solvent. You could trade the 20 solvent for 15 whatever you like, let's say flux. And if you had the Weaver's Fan Fort and the outfit for smelting, you basically almost make it 20 to 20 trade. And now this item doesn't exist. And I have thousands of the other reagents and I cannot trade. I mean, I cannot make myself having more flux. It's just stupid. I could have made so much money. When did the patch hit? Like an hour ago? Something like this? Yeah, Liz is also saying an hour ago. New world is popping off? What do you mean, bro? It's killing it. I've been enjoying, not really, being in a work company right now and enjoying the game for myself. I think I burn out forcing to play certain way or getting benched. Yeah, exactly. This is what I said also to some friends when they told me that we should go with like a company and things like this. I want to play first and foremost for myself. I want to have fun. If I feel like today I want to do dungeons, I want to go and safely play dungeons without feeling the need of asking my company if we have the time for this, or like, do we have a war, guys? Do we have to push a territory? Do we have to like defend or attack? Like, I want to just have fun. Yes, of course, if you can get into wars on top of this, it would be even better. But for me, the wars are not the priority anymore. It's a super nice content, but it's a bit draining when you get too much into it. Like, it's too consuming. I want to play everything. I want to do everything and mostly what I like. And whatever I feel like, you know. You cannot sell or buy lost infused coating? What? Why? Is that after the patch or before the patch? In Arcana or other crafts, they fuck up. It's still searchable in TP. What? Did they really fuck up again? Hey guys, it's okay. It's literally okay. The converter is still in the TP. I think that even from the last patch there were some items that are still on. Like, you can search for items that are in the TP, but you cannot see them nowhere in the game. Like, neither in the map, neither crafted, neither anything. So I think it's like just old. I think that the market is somehow disconnected from the game. Let's say it's like a different thing. Games are supposed to be fun, not a responsibility. I mean, it kind of gets to a responsibility status at some point, because some people, and I don't blame them for this because I'm also a competitive person and player. So if you get into a PvP company and there is like a decent enemy, let's say, a decent opponent on the other side, eventually there is like a big battle between the two or the three companies. And then you slowly but surely you are getting more and more into it and you want to prove yourself. So that's why like people are making the extra step to prove themselves and they go to the tryhard mode. But also I want to like put a limit to this, you know. What last perk you recommend for Inferno? PvP, PvE? I'm using Firestaff BB mostly. I mean, the only reasonable perk that you can go for is attunement, to be fair. I don't really think that you can put anything else better. You can put like a weapon perk, but this is gonna be a disaster. Don't do it. I'm not a fan of weapon perks on the Firestaff at all. I've put it in the beta feedback. Well, that's your mistake. You had to put it in the alpha feedback. Because we are still in alpha. Okay, I think we are pretty much full now, right? Yeah, we have like 20 kilograms, but I can just get away from here. Do we have the fort? Oh no, we don't have the fort. This means that we need to go and grab it, by the way. When is it opening? In 20 minutes. Okay, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna go for one mutation run in Starstone. Because I want to get... I will show you the ring. It only drops on M2 though. Like in M1 you don't see it. Once you reach M2, this is the ring that I need. It comes with refreshing and fire damage. And I'm basically praying to get Hearty on it. So hopefully we get like a decent group for M1. And then for M2 I would probably pray to someone to carry me. But we'll see how will that go. Oh wait, I changed my Rico. And I didn't even do my daily quests. Holy shit, we need to do that as well. Fireball perk is not worth anymore. I mean, you can still run it on your armor, but it's definitely not worth if you put it on your weapon. Like, if you put it on your weapon, it's completely useless. Because it only works on your weapon. It doesn't work on your, like, other hits or abilities. So, if you place, for example, Vicious, just as example, you already have Vicious on the Inferno, but if you place Vicious and you crit with the Fireball, you're gonna get extra damage. If you crit with Pillar, you're gonna get extra damage. If you crit with the basic attack, doesn't matter if it's light or heavy, you're gonna get extra damage. If you put Fireball perk on your weapon and you crit, I mean, if you hit, sorry, not crit, if you hit, you get extra damage, but if you hit with your Pillar, you don't get anything. Basic attacks also don't get anything. See what I mean? Like, it's not worth it. This is what I'm trying to say. Overall, it's not worth it. Man, everything is... I think I need to buy a house soon, guys. Like, we are pretty much packed. God damn. And let me go and change that location of the recall. Did you do the solo trials yet? I think I did everything that was on the line, but I did like one solo trial in Elysium Wilds. It gave me 25 gold and I just said to myself, okay, I will not do this shit anymore. Like, it's what's the point? 25 gold. It's like a joke. That's literally a joke.
Hail, traveler.
Like, am I a joke to you? For 25 gold? Okay, let's see. Do we have... Let me just change this one. And let's see what we can do for daily quests. We can do those and go there. Okay. While we wait for the dungeon. Syndicate is small on my server too. I'm not sure who is the biggest, like, faction. Which faction is the biggest on our server, but we will see that soon. Where can I level my harvesting? I'm level 125. I leveled mine with a booster though, like here. In this, like, field between, like, you go on this teleport, you start from here, you go like this, you gather everything here, you go back. And it's really nice, but it's also quite contested place. I did it when people didn't really have too much levels. And it was literally... I was the only guy there. But now it's kind of populated probably, so... So guys, if you don't go and do corrupted portals every day, this is another way to get your gold. I'm just gonna kill it. I already did that today with the portals, but I will just show you. Like this... For example, field bosses that are spawning on different locations in Elysium Wilds. This one is like asking me to kill 6 of those flowers in order to summon the big one. And when you kill 6 of them, like a bigger flower will spawn. And once you kill the big flower, it will give you 250 gold. You can do that 2 times per day. And it's really nice. I mean, 2 times per day, meaning 500 gold in total. It's a pretty decent income. And there you go, the big flower spawned. You just kill it. And like I said, it would not give me 250 now because I already did that today. But boom. And usually it should give me a loot. And with those, I would usually get a bag. It would say like a bag of coin. And you can locate them on the map with those like schools on the different locations of Elysium Wilds. It's only in Elysium Wilds, by the way. I don't even know how the RS, Restless Shore, Morningdale and Reekwater towns unlocked. I just realized, yeah, It's kind of funny because they were kind of excluded from the MSQ. You don't really need to go for MSQ anymore into those cities, and if you don't walk to them, they would not review, which is kind of funny. Queue for the Starstone chest run. Let's go, boys. Bro, I need the ring from there. I need like this ring.
Oh,
Let me
that's right.
show
We
you
announced
because you
console.
always judge me.
Woo.
You always judge me, bro. Guys, this is the perfect example of a coach in a company. He always judges you. I need this ring from an M2. Fire damage, refreshing, and we kind of roll for hearty, but we need to do first M1 in order to queue for M2, so it just takes quite a lot of time. Probably we get a party, or at least we hope. But meanwhile, I can do other things like doing my 3 faction missions, which will give me 750 gold, which is also a nice gold income. And then we're gonna do some event as well, so we can see those patterns and things. When level 65, what is the best way to gear up? It depends. You can gear up many different ways. It all depends on what you like more, like if you like more PvP or PvE. Also, it depends how much time do you have. It depends if you have a group or you don't have a group. It depends which weapons you want to gear up, because if you are gearing up for one, let's say, build like fire ice, it will be a different way of gearing up than spear, for example. So it really depends. But you would have to do multiple things. Like, it's not, let's say, only one thing. You would have a little bit of PvP, a little bit of PvE, maybe a little bit of solo gameplay as well, depending on like the items that you necessarily have to upgrade to your gear. I hit 60. Should I buy some cheap items? For 60 to 65 missions, I have 40 to 50 items. No. I mean, I have to go and check on the market if I already placed some items for sale, so I can tell you exactly what you have to buy. But I don't think I've placed such items, so don't buy anything. Like, just don't do it. We need to get there. Alright. Refreshing is considered bis on Fire Mage. I mean, you kind of want to get 4. Or at least I always go for 4. I like to have like shorter cooldowns. And I usually put my refreshing on the jewelries, because I want to have like a free slot for defensive perks on my armor instead of refreshing. You upgraded the heart rune? Yeah, I did that. And now I need to upgrade my other one for PvE, but I again need like the corrupted portals. What professions are you leveling at first? I'm already done with the professions though. I mean, it's not like I'm done, but I'm kind of close to being done with the necessary things. I was leveling weaponsmithing, then I started a little bit of stone cutting. Today I finished jewel crafting, and I would level up last armoring and furnishing with cooking as well. So you see them on 160, but like, this is basically what you need. Like, you don't need everything on 250. Some professions are not so necessary. It's nice to have them, but depends what you are aiming to get. Wait, I had a different quest where I'm going. God damn, I forgot. I'm tempted to upgrade the expansion rune. The explosion, sorry. Instead of the stone form. Well, this is the one that I will upgrade on my PvE build, but because in PvE I play with the explosion with the rapier. But for PvP it's kinda crazy to go with this one. Which of the 3 mutations is the best to grind this week, you think? The gear drops and stuff? Again, it really depends what you are playing. I mean, if I'm playing a mage, as I showed you, there is like a really good, like a ring that can drop from Starstone. In Genesis, you're gonna have another really good ring that can drop. In Genesis, actually, so in Starstone, it drops with the best one that can drop. Basically, is hearty, fire damage, and refreshing. In Genesis, is hearty, keen, and refreshing for a mage again. So both of them are extremely nice, and I will try to take both of them. I will try to get both of them. Because I will be needing both of them until I get the new artifact one. And I don't know when I'm gonna get the artifact because we don't even have a group for the raid. And the last dungeon, which is, what was it? Was it Depths? Let me see. Yeah, the last one is Depths. Here there is nothing for a mage, but if you want, for example, illegal perks, you can get, let's say, those boots in heavy, which are coming with elemental aversion and shirking fortification. And you can get the same thing in medium, I think, but let me just see where is the medium. Yeah, there it is, medium, and as well as light. Like, those are illegal perks. They should not be together. So it really depends. For mage, personally, Starstone and Genesis are good. They are not bad dungeons. So let's see, we have an M1. Where is the start? Huh? What? Bro, there is nobody here. This is already started. Yo, get me out of this. Like, look, it's already 13 minutes in. Guys, have fun. I need a full dungeon. I forgot to... Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Fuck this bullshit. Yeah, okay, we will do like an event or something in those like 20 minutes wait time. Just give me a second to send one message, guys. Okay. Okay, we go back. Unlucky. You almost always Modium, Runic Leather and Glittering Ebony sold out in the TPE. I mean, they are selling out because most of the people that push their refinings to 200 can refine already the highest tiers, and they need those items to refine. Like, they need to make prismatic, they need this. So it's definitely gonna sell a lot. Axaroa. Right, let's see what we have here still. Event is up yet, or it will appear later this week. It's already up. I'm going kinda now. Let's just finish this one. I made a mistake, but it's okay. I think we can still do it. Should be able to, right? Yeah, we are able to. I need a weapon matrix in order to see if I can upgrade my Inferno, by the way, but the weapon matrix is so far into the season, it's actually insane. Like, it's at level 98 or something like this, which is too far away. Okay, let's see, where is the next event? I don't know even in which cities it's spawning. Do we know? Like, I saw before in Warningdale, but... Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go. Let's see if there is enough people there. I'm talking about to buy items under 50 gold. I mean, you can still buy them, Enfi. I mean, if you think that the items will be useful, you can definitely buy them. But keep in mind that the progress between 60 and 65 is kind of quick. So if you let's say buy an item and in like 30 minutes you are already a higher level or you get a better item, it would be a bit of a waste. Even though it's 50 gold, it's still like a little bit of waste. But it's your choice. I mean, if you want to do it, do it. I bought legs around level 60 and got an upgrade pair like 2 missions later. I wouldn't buy any. Yeah, exactly. Like this is what I'm trying to save you. Even though it's 50 gold. When you think about it, like, let's say you buy 10 items on 50 gold, that's already 500. And this is why, like, I don't, like, force people to do it, because it might be just a waste. The event Chromatic Seal has a 3-day cooldown. I mean, of course, it would not be every day, but still, it's like a free one. And also, like at this point, you don't really want to upgrade name items. So you don't need to spend 3 Chromatic Seals. You need like one item, like one Chromatic Seal, sorry, for your artifacts. And that's basically it. By the way, this legendary drop that I just got, which is called Void Ore, at the very start of the game, this thing was costing 20,000 gold, guys. When the game released. This shit was 20,000 gold. Imagine. And now, even if I put it on the market, nobody will even buy it. Because it's completely useless. Like some other items in this game as well, but they just didn't change the necessary stuff. Let's review this. Thank you. Hopefully the event is still there, right? I kind of want to get storage. Do we have more? No. Join Genesis. I got a penalty because I joined a mutation of Starstone, but I didn't tick to not put me in a game already in progress. And because of this I had to leave because the game was like already 15 minutes in. And I left the dungeon. So now I have like a penalty. And I can join only in around 15 to 20 minutes. Where is it? Genesis. Oh my god, I need to even do like a normal one. I need to make even a normal dungeon first. You throwing? What do you mean I'm trolling? Like it was 15 minutes in, the guys were like somewhere in the middle of the dungeon. I need drops. I don't need like a completed dungeon. Fuck that. Wouldn't want a house full of them? Yeah, it's like a lot of items are quite useless. Okay, let's see. If we have someone on PvP, we can also kind of kill him, but... Oh my lord, we are not doing damage to this boss. What is this? Hits for like 2k. Look at this. Everything on the boss is fire and bleed. This means that there is not a single melee here. Everyone is range. By the way, there is like an easier way to do damage. You see those small pumpkins on the ground? If you take those pumpkins and you throw them at the boss, like you break this pumpkin, right? You take it and then you throw it at the boss and it deals like 6,000 damage. If you shoot him like this, it deals like way too less. So that's the mechanic, guys. Make sure to do it. It's better. And also like you kind of break the stamina with this as well. And now we do damage. Like look at this, 30k. I'm dying from something, by the way. And the problem is that I don't have... I cannot get healings. I'm dead. Sheesh, I need to use my rune here. Why this shit is chasing me? No, leave me alone. Oh my lord. I'm not getting healings because I'm in PvP. And the healing circles are not working. I mean, they are working, but not for me. I'm just gonna stay in my tomb. Or maybe I have to leave. Please, someone take the aggro away. Make it stop, please. Shit. Bro, this pumpkin is chasing me the whole way. Oh my lord. Oh, I'm literally just running. Fuck. Okay, let's stay like this a little bit. Oh, somebody else took it. Nice. Go chase someone else, buddy. And I have some form of disease. Even my healings are reduced. I have like triple stack of disease on me. Holy smokes. Yes, we survived. We survived. Okay, what do we get? Bauhazo Eichhor. Like this is the drop. So you get like a random item that's probably a trash. You get this one. This is a costume, guys. It's a consumable. If you use it, it will give you like a costume, which is like a Halloween costume. And then you get also the, like this drop, the Bauhazu thingy, which is basically what you want to exchange for rewards. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. The Bauhazu Ichor. And you can use it also in like in the cities, I think. Let me go and open this teleport there. It's kind of cool seeing so many people at the event now with the increased server size. Yeah, I think that the events, especially for the new players, will be extremely interesting. Like for PC players are not so funny because we played that already 3 years. But for the newcomers, I think it's gonna be extremely interesting with those events. And also they have to learn like how to do them as well. I got over 150k gold in 2-3 days with Void Ore start of the game and dropped millions in Ori ores on the ground because it was worth 0.01. Yeah, I remember that. I remember this, and exactly after this, when people kind of progressed later at the like at the later stage of the game, the Orichalcum went to 3 gold. So then I made my money when everyone went to Asmodiums and things like this. And now it's not like it's the same, but it kind of repeats itself, because if you go on the market and you would see that Orichalcum and Mithril are pretty much cheaper than Star Metal, let's say, and Iron. But in like, let's say 2 weeks, when everyone is like level 250, or at least close to it, and they want to do prismatics, they would be paying more for Orichalcum and for Mithril because they cannot find. Like everyone would be trying to get some, and then it's gonna be like harder. But it also depends like how many people are playing it. Because if there is not that many farmers, then it should be fine. Okay, let's go to Windsworth actually and check what we can do with this Ichor that we got. Is your game working better? I limited the FPS to 100 and did some BIOS stuff. I don't know, it's better, but my CPU is hitting 100%. It's time to get yourself a new PC, brother. I mean, it is what it is. There is a massive amount of nodes in the world, yeah, but if the worlds are also quite full, then it won't be enough. So it really depends. Okay, let's see what we get. So when you exchange this, you get a token. I don't know what I can do with this token. This probably, yeah, this is the NPC and the shop probably. Okay, let's see. So 1 token can buy us a basket of treats. Oh my god, I remember those. There was like some candies that were giving different effects. Hey, Ali, hello, hello. We have patterns for armor and for weapon. Wait, the weapon can be any. Okay, that's interesting. Then you have a 700 weapon and 700 armor. Chromatic seal. Different emotes, which I already have. Like, this is what I mean, guys, when the PC players play an event. Look at the last section and look at all those things. Unlocked, 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 unlocked. Like, I have everything. And on my main character, I even have the furnishing. I literally have everything. So, you see what I mean? And this as well. And this as well. And I have this one as well. But in my main character. This is why, like, the PC players are not so happy. Because we already did that. But anyway. Okay, so we get the gypsum, we get 10 tokens. Okay, and what is this? Is this giving us... Oh, this gives us the gold. Alright, nice, it's not bad. If you claim the quest completion, you automatically level up to the last tier. Well, I will eventually get it, I mean... It's fine, we can go and kill it one more time. My game keeps crashing as soon as I log in. Any ideas? Are you playing on PlayStation? Because I think that PlayStation had like such issue before. Oh, we have an event in Ebonscale. Let's go and do it there. Event 700 patterns have a 3-day cooldown as well. Alright, that's good to know. The black licorice was nice. That was the yield for refining crafts, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there were some candies with different effects, but we will see which one we're gonna get. I can definitely use a little bit of the black licorice in order to get some extra yields on a later stage. But they also kind of sell on the market on a crazy price. Wait, let me hit you guys with a really nice song. Let's play this one. I already have a star on it. Like I'm a star. Luck labor. Let's go for more luck while mining. It's general like for gathering, but mainly for me it's for mining, so I can get some cinnabars and some gems, because the gems are extremely expensive. I can also show you later on, like I crafted some gems today on the highest tier. I didn't even believe what I saw when I put some of them on the market, but people are buying stuff like crazy. Like, glory were the days when one gem was costing 400 plus gold, and to be fair, it's still working. Look at this. Look at this dude, man. I was playing a son and he came and stole my mithril. But it's fine. We have platinum here, which is also a pretty nice source for gems at least. You have to sing too? No, if I do this, I would literally get the lowest score. It cannot give me a good score if I sing. What the fuck is this, Guitar Hero or what? Bro, you cannot beat me on this one. You can beat me on duos, but you cannot beat me on this one. We can actually 1v1 on guitars. You want? You want some? What server are you on? I'm playing on Sirens. It's a European server. You shit on me? Yeah, definitely. Actually, we can make like a band, by the way. You can... Do you know that you can sing with some other people as well? Like, you can choose a song, and if the song is like played with different instruments, you can do it. Wait, I will kill Dorsey. Dorsey, sorry bro, but you are gone. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's still not realizing it. Oh my god, I'm so cheeky. Dorsey. Sorry, brother. Nothing personal. Like, really nothing personal. I'm really sorry, but this is just how it goes. Sometimes we just do this. I don't even know how to start the music. I mean, yeah. I'm not surprised. But you know what will happen now? Dorsey will come back. And he will be stronger than ever. And when he comes back... Oh my god, what is hitting me? Is Dorsey back already? Come on, give me a pumpkin. Guys, throw some pumpkins. Stop hitting the boss like this. We need to put him in a down state. Come on, use the pumpkins. Like, look at this, nobody is using the pumpkins. They don't even know. This is what I mean. Like, new players will suffer so much if they don't do the necessary mechanics. It's insane. You can still kill it like this, but you are doing like 2000 damage. If you hit him with like with the pumpkins... Oh! Dorsey is back. There we go. We got Dorsey down. With the help of some other yellow fellow friends, we did it. Oh, there is another guy with PvP on, but I barely see it. Okay, let me go like this. There he is. Man, it's so hard to see. We got him. Oh my god, I have 7 fucking stacks. How many of these stacks are giving? 2% each. Damn. Come on guys, we need to throw some pumpkins. We need to dodge. Like, this wave should not hit you, otherwise you're gonna get like stacks of this shit. And one thing I know is if you kill those big pumpkins that are coming, like mobs, they provide you with a sacred. Like, if I kill, for example, this guy, actually I will try to kill him, so I can show you what I mean. So once you kill this guy, he should provide like a sacred ground, you see? Like this is a sacred ground, and you can stay on top of it and you're gonna regain a little bit of HP. It would kinda cleanse you. I'm getting destroyed here, but it's fine. I'm just running into the crowd so they lose me. Now I see the guy. Get him! There we go. Woo! Woo! There is a hatchet player here. No, buddy, no, 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 no. No, you dead. Woo, baby! Whew. No. Catch him, go, 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 run, bro, run, he's running, go, stop blocking, what are you blocking? He's a mage, we are 3. He cannot do anything. No, don't take my kill. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, it was good. We killed them all. But wait, they can come back. I need to hide. I should not recall on the road. They might see me. Wait, where is my recall? Didn't I change my recall? I think I did. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now it's good. The tiger will attack. Let's just kill it quickly. Okay, sorry guys, but this was extremely intense. I couldn't. We need a new world compilation of all the new players dying to a giant turkey soon. Oh yeah, this will be hilarious, by the way. They would not know what those eggs on the back of the turkey are doing, you know? Like, it's gonna be wild. This is why this game is so fun. Actually, yes. I mean, those encounters outside in the open are super fun. Like, some people are getting extremely triggered when they go to an event and they just get attacked by someone else. But I mean, why are you PvP flagged on the first place, you know? Like, if you are PvP flagged, this is what happens. They be mad, I mean, it's their problem. What does it drop? Anything unique? Anything good? Not really. Not really. I will show you again, but basically it's just skins from previous seasons. But wait, you didn't play for such a long time, so probably you don't even have those. I'm not even sure if you want the skins, but still. Let's drop the thingy here. Let's get some tokens. And let's do the leveling. Oh, he also gave me... So you have chromatic seal, which I will insta-buy. Then you have those emotes. You have those headpieces. In terms of skins, those are furnishings. I have them on my main. I would not buy them on this one as well. You have a skin, actually cool looking. You can be like a, how do you call that? Not a mage, but like, how do you call those bad mages? You know, like where they are in the fairy tales for little kids. You know, the bad mages, the bad guys. You can be like this. And you have patterns for 700 gear score. Or if you want just the skin, you can just buy the ones that are for 5. Because you can still use the same skin. And if you want 700, you can just go with those. So yeah, that's about it. Not many things on the event, but still kind of cool. Let's see what we get from the boxes though. Oh, that's nice. There we go. And this is the daily. So I need to do it like one more time. You have the daily also bind towards the event. So once you do it like 3 times, you get your gypsums and stuff. Some people come them lydics, bro. Bro, what do you mean? Chromatic is on tier 1. No, but once you do the quest, it basically like opens up all of the levels. So let's see, how much will this give me? It's gonna give me like 50k. That's pretty decent. And what if I go for Orichalcum craft? Like, let's say... Oh, look at the div... Oh no, I already crafted this, that's why. But let's say I craft a great axe. First craft, 48k. If I craft it from here, it's gonna be 51k. That's pretty decent. I think I'm going for leveling up my weaponsmithing straight up now. It's gonna be it. Bad mages? What? What? Wait, did you really say that? Okay, we need this. We need this. And we do the chop work really quick. Just got the blood drinker on M1 first try. Congratulations. Go for the next dungeon now. Collect them all. Yo dude, how is your artifact gloves? Do you feel the power? Not really, I still didn't complete the full quests. I need to finish my quests with it. But I need to capture 2 more forts. It will eventually happen. What do you think about the new perk penetrating the empowered? I don't think it's that powerful. It's using a full slot and it's yeah, I would take something else, to be fair. It's not a bad perk, don't get me wrong, but it's not something that I would necessarily need. I would prioritize a damage perk over it. Maybe for heavies it would be a bit different. Can I craft more weapons, by the way? Imagine if I cannot craft now. I'm a new player and I love this game so much. That's really nice to hear, bro. Really nice to hear. I'm super happy. Wait, how come the greatsword gives less experience than the great axe? Maybe because it asks for like less materials? Probably, yeah. It's based on materials. Okay, let's go with the hammer then. 1 hammer please, 51k experience. We need 75 for a level. I think I will end up like doing all of them. Then what else gives me the most? The tower shield. Yeah, tower shield. We do like this. We do a craft, 40k. Your content is great help. Thank you so much. Wait, this is actually a really good shield. I mean, just the gear score is low, but like those perks for a tank are pretty nice. What is the next best one? I think it's like this here, 36k, the kite shield, okay. And let's see how many levels we have now. 166. I needed 180 for rune glass, right? Man, this shit is so slow. Yeah, I need 180. Oh my god. I need more. Do they give me some scraps? No. Okay. Orichalcum, greatsword. We crafted this already. The great axe we can do though. 48k. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm out of cinnabars again. Unlucky. So I did this one first craft. I need to do this one first craft. This one. No, this one I did. So only the tower shield left. And those with the patterns. And probably I would still not make it. 167, that's not enough. You also have those from dungeons, which are actually also boosting a lot. But you like the ones from the dungeons ask you for those materials, which are also quite expensive at this point. We'll see. Let's go and do one last event, like the 3rd time. for the daily reward and also for some like tokens that we can buy patterns with. And then we are going for Genesis to try our luck with the ring from there. Where do you get the mission for the event? I think in every city nearby this glowing green thingy you will find an NPC with a yellow like square on top of it. And if you go there and you speak with him, he will give you the quest. So doesn't even matter on which city you're gonna go. I think it's basically everywhere. So make sure to do that. You can also like kill the boss first, then go and get the quest, kill it again. Eventually you want to kill the boss at least 3 times a day, so you can get your daily gypsum and daily gold reward. But if you want to kill it like more times and to farm more tokens, you can definitely do that as well. First we look around for PvP players. Oh no, the guy is level 40. Oh no, he's level 54. We are not killing lower levels. It's just that I saw his HP and level way too late. And now he's scared, bro. Now he's running. Sorry, brother. Sorry. It was not on purpose. I really don't want to kill low levels, but the HP shows up too late. Is somebody hitting me or I'm just getting dots? There we go. Befana's Bewitched Buskin. Okay, I don't know what is this. Okay, we go on a normal Genesis, so we can open up the like the mutation lobbies. In order to open a mutation, guys, you need to do a run on a normal dungeon. So that's why it's nice to go through all of the dungeons. This way you can also see like what is it about. You can see what are the mechanics maybe in the dungeon, or at least how it looks like. And then when you go in your mutation run, it will be a bit better. So nice to do. Let's go and craft. No, actually we cannot craft anymore. We don't have cinnabars. Aren't the town board quests pretty good XP for the trade skills? Not sure about that. And also it depends like what is it, because if it asks me for a higher tier craftings, for example with star metal or Orichalcum, I don't want to use star metal or Orichalcum ingots. I kinda use the replacement. So that's why I'm also using cinnabars instead of Orichalcum ingots. That's why I was using azurite chunks instead of star metal ingots. I wonder if I should use my 700 pattern for a weapon for my mage build, or use weaponsmithing weapons to level that skill. I mean, it's up to you. If you really want to like get a 700 weapon to use, feel free to do it, but I for myself know that I don't really need, because eventually I will use like, basically I need on the ice gauntlet Keen and Pylon. And if I get lucky with like plague crits or something like this, I would be super happy, but those 2 perks are already enough for me. I don't even care what is like the ice gauntlet or whatever it gives else. So it's pretty much fine for me. And then when I'm using the artifact, it's kind of the same thing, like I don't need anything else. Alright, we take 2 more patterns, and let me just check how many more I need to make the first crafts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make 4 in total, which will be first crafts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we need 4 more crafts. This means 2 more patterns, and then I don't need anything else. Is the Fort of Weaver's Fen ours? No, I'm not gonna use my crafting now, the refining. I cannot find the filter to show faction colors on the map. If you go on the filters, it's at the very bottom, faction influence. This is the one. So you should be able to find it. If you cannot find it, I have bad news for you. Usually they are only steel or iron, at least back in the days. I mean, yeah, but still, like they don't give that much. If they are steel or iron, they are for lower level. I will try to get few, but let's see. It's all the way on the bottom of the map filters. Yeah, exactly. I still need like also a challenge. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this one, actually I need to do like some of them, so let's make like a few. Let's see how much it will give. I will just go and check the recipe. You can use the purple ones too. Yeah, that's why I'm using the purple ones, because they are like a first craft and they are just for the skin. If you just want to have the skin, you don't need to make a 700. You can just create it, the skin will save, and then you can use it on your artifact even as a skin. This one gives 20k, asks for 5. I mean, how much was it? Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it, especially on those prices. Like 5-star metal, 5 weirwood planks, and 15 layered leather for 20k experience. I don't know. I need like 60k for a like actually around 80k for a single level. So I don't know if it's worth it. I would not really call it worth it. If it was iron, probably yes. But if it was like this with star metal, not mine. Alright, let me put some junk into the storage and we can go and continue farming, because we need a lot of cinnabars. We can definitely join the dungeons even from distance, so not necessarily have to be in the city or anything. We have 500 kilograms here, that's pretty nice. That's a lot of storage. What else I can put? Maybe... Oh my god, wait. We have so much shit. Wait, let me take just 5 with me. Eventually... Oh, actually I have. Eventually if we join arena, we can put this as well. This one as well. This we're gonna keep it for a later stage of the game. And let's see. Greek water. Yeah, we don't have space. We can put this here. Right. This one. Those. Yeah, we have like 900 kilograms now. Should be a bit better. Bullseye. Chromatic. Coconut. Look at this. 87 armor and 51 for Arcana. I'm gonna literally hit 250 into those two professions as soon as I hit 150 levels. Like, I have so many. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this, 60 kilograms of trash. Okay, and we want to put the gems here, with the exception of the raw gems, like those two and this one. Alright, good. Let's go and chop, because we need cinnabars. I will just use the 700 gear score one for weaponsmithing experience, I think. I think flame attunement lifesteal random is bad for IG. Yeah, kinda bad. But 48k experience is nice, yes. I think they made a mistake, because armor is 205 trade skill, but the weapon needs 0. Well, could be. Could be. You are killing the bunnies? Bro, for real? I mean, I'm not killing them. I'm just walking over them. It's not like I'm killing them. It's halal. Did they call it like this? Like the Arabs? It's halal? I mean, it's just a game. Come on. Don't make me feel bad now. Oh my god. It's not real bunnies. Damn. If you have higher tier of crafting, it asks for higher materials. I think it's just depending on the, like, on the town board. It's not on the, like, on the level or not. Bro, please reset. I'm too far away from your original spot. Just reset. Go back. Retreating, retreating. There we go. Finally. Hello, bro. I mean, it's like you are not watching your step and you, like, walk over a bunny by mistake. But yeah. So first time crafts pattern 700 great axe is 51k XP, but all other weaponsmith ones are 34. if you want to level up weaponsmithing steel and Warhammer also 50, this is because you are spending more materials for those crafts. So that's why. And this is... What? Look at my... Did you see my character? Bro, my character is mining without moving. Watch this, watch this. What the fuck? Watch this. Okay, now he's doing... Oh, it bugged out again. I think after the first hit, it bugs out. You have the same bug? Look at this, look, look. What the fuck? Oh my god. But yeah, Josh, you technically get more experience for the more resources you invest. So if you invest for the Great Axe like 15 Cinnobars, let's say, of course you're gonna get like a little bit more experience than investing into 10. That's why. I spent the day PvP flagged on the Bunny Island protecting Stanley. Yeah, but how can you protect him if somebody comes on PvE? How can you protect it then? I don't know. Hacking? I mean, don't give out my secrets. Bluetooth mining? Oh my lord. Bluetooth mining, okay. That's a nice one. For the extra mat worth for the more XP, you need to do like the first craft regardless. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a bit more or a bit less. Like, you don't really care about the mats. You get like a really nice boost, so you want to do at least one craft. Like, if you already did all of the crafts and you still need experience, then you kind of go and look into the ratio of materials per experience. And I can save this for you because I can tell you that the great swords are giving the most experience based on the amount of materials that you spend for them. But this is only when you finish up with the... like with all of the first craft things, let's say. If you already crafted everything and you don't have any more first craft bonuses, then you want to do that. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Because you are losing a lot of potential extra experience. You know, if you can get endless thirst from the... Yes. So every artifact in the game that was available from the seasonal pass, okay? And now the season is already over. So every season from 1 to 5, there was like an artifact. All of those artifacts are now obtainable from either a dungeon or somewhere else on the map. The artifacts that we have on this season will be only available through the seasonal pass until the end of the season. So if you take it on your character, let's say on the fresh, you cannot have it on your legacy server. So have that in mind. And this kinda reminds me that I need to go and farm my winged leather shoes. Because for the PvE, like for my PvE build with the rapier. Kinda want to go and flex with this shit, man. We have to prove that this is the best DPS build. Oh no, I got the aggro, no. Fuck, can I reset this dog now somewhere? I mean, probably I can climb up there and reset it. Your tune is done swinging the pickaxe. Yeah, I think he got like super tired. I already have like 5 aptitude mining levels. And the character is like, okay, I'm tired of this guy. Like, fuck him. He's just mining non-stop. I cannot do this anymore. I give up. I'm not gonna swing here like crazy. My arms are already numb, sorry, not nimb. My English is so nice. Oh! Oh! No, doggo, why? One more chop. There we go. Okay, take the provisional one. Glittering ebony. Oh, somebody is like selling crazy amounts. Put the pylon again. I wonder for how much they are selling them though. Bro, why you are on me? Look at the pylon. The pylon is hitting you. Go on the pylon. Bruh. Finally. Man, why there is no normal Genesis runs? Is this real life? Does everyone nowadays have already the mutated variation? Like what? There is no way, right? There has to be someone like still with the normal run, man. And the problem is I cannot go in mutation without doing the first normal. Like, actually insane. God damn. And I need to do normal, then I need to do mutation 1, and only then I can go for mutation 2 for a chance to obtain the ring. And the one that drops from there is with Keen, which is also pretty nice. Like Keen, Hearty, and Refreshing. Actually, I think it comes with like Keen and Hearty, and the third row is like, yeah, Keen, Hearty, and then the third row you kinda want to get Refreshing. And of course, if you get lucky with 700, it's gonna be even better, but now we don't want to ask for too much. Boy, chill. Okay, there we go. People who have that low level, they don't do expeditions. No. People already are like on a decent level. Like there is already quite a lot of people on 60 to 65. And also like Genesis doesn't ask you for 65, you can go on 60 as well. But if you are like a new player, you probably don't even look into expeditions. I think that they would start looking into expeditions a bit later. So, we'll see. Wait, I have an idea. But wait, you said that you need 205 for the armoring? That's not ideal. I was thinking to use like an armoring pattern. I mean this with the event. To boost my armoring skills. Because I'm literally on 0. Is it 0? No, it's 22. So from 22 I was hoping that I can use one, get to like 50, 60, and then from there on start doing the recipes, but I think it won't happen like this. Why there is no music in the background? Like suddenly the music of the game disappeared. Vocals, music. I think it's bugged. Or it's just there is no music in this place, I guess. I don't know. Guys, come on, queue Genesis, please. Please queue for Genesis. If I only could queue for like different dungeons at the same time. Like if I can now queue up dungeon Genesis normal, mutation 1 starstone, and also arenas, I would definitely do that. Like all those 3 queues. But unfortunately I cannot. Somebody is fighting up there. Do you think that up there we have a PvP flag person or not really? Who is fighting there? Oh, this is the guy that we killed before, but now he knows. Now he's not flagged up anymore. Actually, I have an idea. I need to go and take the Weaver's Fen Fort. I still need to capture 2 forts for my gloves to get upgraded. And it would be nice also to take Weaver's Fen, because we can then process some of our materials with a little bit of bonus. I think I have quite a lot of materials. Maybe we can go in a little bit. I leveled up with Sword and Warhammer because I want to be a tank in dungeons. That's nice. That's nice. It's also nice to also level up few other weapons, because Sword and Shield and Hammer is definitely the classical variation for a tank, but you can also use Greatsword, Hatchet, and some other weapons as well. So it's good to have different varieties. You can queue multiple regular ones. I know, but I need like a difference between a mutation and normal, that's why. Maybe everyone is just queuing up for random instead. Oh, there we go. Insta-pop, guys. Insta-pop. What if you just make a group? Nah, it's not worth it. It just takes too much time. Most of the people would not even know like how to find this group. So it's just better to go with the random queue. I think for normal dungeon, M1 and even M2 is just better to go with the random. Like it is just better. I like how when you jump in the air, like you are floating. You are literally flying, man. Look how I'm turning midair. Like I jump and I turn. Whoop. So funny. Okay, let's go up here, reset them. If we make a dungeon, it would be nice. And wait, did they fix this? I couldn't see. We went in a loading screen. They said that they will fix this box because this is like a box from a random dungeon when you do it. And it should be like already openable. Openable? Is there such word? No. I still cannot open it. What the fuck? Just a second. Okay. There we go. Pew. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it's a quick run. I don't know if those guys are new or not, but we have some quests to do. Damn, what is this? Search something. I guess we will have to search eventually. Oh, nobody went down there? Oh, we have already a guy, okay. Let's see. Man, it feels super bugged. I think it's bugged. What is bugged, Ali? I feel like my character is moving extremely strange. I don't know why. It like the mining is one thing, but I feel that my character is also like moving a little bit strange. Maybe I'm like giving too many inputs or something, but yeah. It's kind of fucked up. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Like if I double dodge, it kind of stays. You see? If I double dodge, my character stays like crouched. This is so fucked up. It's actually annoying because sometimes you might just get confused because of those things. Wanna queue for Genesis M1 after? Yeah, definitely. I need Genesis M2 even. So after M1 I will go also in M2. I need to farm those two rings, like the one with Keen and the one with fire damage. So I would definitely do both dungeons, Starstone and Genesis for like a while. I mean, until I get the rings. At least on some like decent gear score, let's say 690, 685, something like this. Guys, come on, please hit this mob. It's immune to fire, I cannot do shit. Okay, I need to investigate. What are those quests, man? Open the ancient chest. Odd contraption. What? It does look funny. Yeah, it's horrible. The random chest is bugged. Yeah, but they've mentioned that they are fixing it by the patch. That's why I'm kind of surprised that we still have it bugged. It was mentioned that it's gonna get fixed. That's why. Couldn't open my random chest either. Yeah. Unlucky. Well, you're not missing a lot. I mean, you're missing like, how much is it? 100 gold? Like, it's not that much, right? Is this guy killing the... Yeah, probably he's killing the taxi. Or he's trying to pull it. Maybe he knows the tactics of goat farmers. Oh, look! They changed the HP of the tree. You see? Now it's a bit more visible. Like you see the HP now. Before it was like a little bit smaller, like a lot smaller actually, not a little bit. And it was really hard to see the correct HP. I'm actually in need to open the boxes for sticky vines because there is like replicas And those replicas are also giving insane amounts of experience in the craftings. So definitely something that I want. AGS fixing stuff, copium. I mean, you know that I have a big bottle of copium when it comes about New World, right? I don't know why we kill literally everything that walks in this dungeon, but I guess we are the destroyers of this world, so... No, 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 no. Don't chop. Let me get everything, guys. I want to get everything. Give me the star metal. Nice. Can I get a gem, please? Like a nice looking gem? No. Unlucky. Wait, there is a loot. Sticky vines actually are going for a decent price, guys. If you think that this is trash, you can give it to me. Like, this is really, really usable for crafting. Especially for armoring, because in armoring you only need 10 sticky vines to craft the expedition replicas, which are giving more experience than the regular crafts. But for weaponsmithing is a bit more expensive because it asks you also for an additional item, and depending on the dungeon, of course, it's different item. Stealth harvest, yeah. Like there was like a challenge, right, where everyone kind of freezes. Like they make a video and everyone is just freezing. So my character is still on this type of trend. Like just freeze and stay like that. Increase the projectile speed. Let's go, boys. I could have go and flex with my rapier here, by the way, but it's okay. Ooh, somebody is smart enough to use void gauntlet as well. That's nice. There we go. Easy. And now I even have the rune. That's amazing. I forgot about this one, but it's good to have them all. Definitely nice. Who is taking the fire? It's not me. Let's see who will that be. Not a bad item as well. Give me a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I just had to have a short conversation with my wife. Alright, let's go. She told me that I'm not allowed to die today at all. Doesn't matter if it's PvP or PvE, so I really need to try hard now. But we are starting easy with Genesis on a normal run, so there is no doubts we are like staying alive here. No problem at all. I need putrid bark if I get lucky. I need that to craft a weapon. Kinda want to craft the greatsword from here as well. But let's see if I will have that chance. Those guys are already on the bosses down there, man. Holy. Let's see. No, I'm Grey Bar. He can hit me in the face. There we go. Nice. Take the loot. I don't know why those guys are not looting the boxes. I mean, it's definitely not worth the gear because it's like super low level, but still you can get some salvages. You can get some, like for example this dark matter. You can get some sticky vines. Sticky vines are probably going for around, I would say, like 2 to 5 gold. Depends on who is buying them and who is using them. If people start using them to level up their professions, definitely a good thing to invest into. If you have a lot, you can make a good coin. But of course, you need to know about this to make it. There we go. Complete the expedition. Alright, let's complete it. Let's end this. Ooh, look at this. I have so many different recipes. Nice. Do we have some songs? I think I will try to relog back to the main menu after this run, just so I can see if I get back my music and also to like kind of fix this animation bug. Because it's just bothering me a little bit. I mean, it's not like I cannot play with it, but it's just annoying and I don't like it. This guy is actually doing the peak gameplay of a fire mage. Flamethrower next to the boss, using even detonate on top of it. that's peak performance with mage. Let's go, boys. DPS. Wait, he doesn't skip any more phases. Like usually before, if you push him too quick into 50%, he was standing up there, like he was not going underground. I guess that now it's like it's a bit different. This is the last one. There we go. GG's. Nice one. Good clear. Open up. Everyone got this animation bug right now, I think. So even if I go like out, you are saying that I will still have it. That's kind of ridiculous, but I guess I believe you. Alright, then in that case, we just go. We just go for M1. Are you ready? We can go actually in a party and then queue together. If you want, of course. I mean, we can queue separately as well, but... I have it. Alright. Just give me 1 second. I need to do something. We do this. Can you hit me up with invite? But I'm PvP flagged. So, do I need to go back to the city? Or you are pretty much fine going PvP? I mean, we can still like queue up for a dungeon even if we are PvP flagged, so it should be fine. Let's give it a try. Invite. Guys, anyone else who is on Sirens and wants to come with us on M1 Genesis? Or you are not an M1 enjoyer, so you only enjoy 2 and above? Because if that's the case, we can come with you later for M2. I need to go back to town. Come on, go back to town. I want to really play like PvP on all the time. Of course, when it's possible. I mean, if it's not possible and I'm like in a chest run, it's whatever, but... Okay, let's go. M1, queue up. Row selection, DPS, lock in. Lock it in. And there we go. Let's see when we get it. I want to join, but I need to level up first. Don't worry, take your time. We can definitely go many times. We are not going once and that's it. So, do you think the performance in this game is better? I have 20 to 30 FPS more after the update. Well, I cannot really say in terms of FPS if it's better or not, because I always play with capped 60 FPS and the only place where I had issues before was during wars, because in wars my FPS was dropping down to 35, 40. So the only way for me to tell you is if I go now in a war and see if I will hit 60 FPS. But in general, like, if you ask me how it feels in the cities, if you ask me how it feels when I'm just walking around the world, I would say that it feels a bit smoother than before. Is it because I don't really see a lot of people around me? I don't know. Because at some point, like, people will stack up, let's say in one city, and there will be like 500 people at the same city. But I don't know if that would like be something to feel or not. So we'll see. I guess the time will tell. Is your go-to build for PvE, IG and Firestaff? That's what I played before Eternum. No, this build is open world and also going to like farm some items. I'm using it in dungeons as well. Of course, if you go on like low level dungeons, it's not a problem. Like, we are going for M1, so M1 is like a walk in the park. M2 is a little bit more specifications needed, like in terms of weapons, but you can still do it. And then for M3 you don't want to go with like Firestaff and Ice Gauntlet. Woven, by the way, I will accept. I'm just trying to chop some of those Orichalcums, so I can get them now, and then after we finish the dungeon they would be here still. I need some Cinnabars. Well, we got 3 Carnelians, which is also pretty nice, but Cinnabars would be better. Come on, game. Please. Some Cinnabars. Is there still an option to trade 250 Orichalcum for a Cinnabar, by the way? I didn't really pay attention to this. I even said it in a video that people should not do it, but you never know. Might be worth it. It might be just a bait, guys. Woven, come on, did you accept? Somebody is not accepting. Let me grab this one. Yeah, I think the queue will like go out and we will go for another one. Oh, there we go. We joined. Okay, let's see. What is the mutation, by the way? I hope it's fire. Of course I did. Yeah, sure thing. No, it's ice. Oh my lord. I need fire mutation to put flame attunement on my like inferno later on. Gypsum orb, genesis materia. Okay. Yeah, I still cannot open this. Oh, they straight up started while the healer is like disconnected. Alright guys, let's go. You already started it, you don't need to stay there. Oh look, those guys in our server are straight up looking for DPSs on M2. That's nice. Wait, actually, I will just use one buff here, so I can have like a little bit of mana regeneration, because I don't want to waste my pots on this. Definitely not worth it to waste potions for PvE, especially when they're like above 2 gold. Oh my god, those guys will die. This guy thinks that he's a really powerful tank, but he doesn't really understand that he doesn't need to eat all of the hits, he needs to dodge as well. By the way, Woven, prepare for an interesting run, because it might be one. Like with new player, like this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He comes to kill like everything alive in this. He doesn't know what is happening. That's a new player. Yeah, it's okay. Let's just go. I mean, I can literally solo this dungeon. It will just be a bit slow, but yeah, I mean, we can definitely do it. This is not a nice piece. What about this one? Vicious, keenly jacked. No, it's not worth it. Alright, let's go. put the pylon, start shooting. We need to get close though, because of the passive. Oh, there they are. They are here. They came here. I'm pretty sure that those guys are playing on consoles or something. Do we have a sacred somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. What a meme. I'm kinda scared for my life, not gonna lie. Woo, finally we got him into like a down state. The stamina is down. I'm talking like new player, but I played so many M10s. No, I mean the game from before and now, it's quite different as well. Like it's fine to have some questions, you know. But the general idea of the game is pretty much the same as before. Like you still have, you know, necessary things that have to happen. The tank is like doing something, the DPS are doing something. It's just that the tank, it's quite visible that the dude is like a new player, which of course I cannot blame him for it. You make it sound like playing on console is bad. No, I'm just saying it because he is probably a console player and for him the game is completely unknown. So probably he thinks, oh, there is mobs there, I need to go and kill them, you know. Also our healer is in heavy gear, by the way. I just noticed. No way, right? No way the healer is in heavy, right? And now, like, look at this. They are standing next to the hive, which is spawning consistently mobs. But they don't move, like, closer to the thingy. This run is gonna be wild one, by the way. I can guarantee you. And I'm getting like all the shit. And if really our healer is in heavy, we are in a big trouble, by the way. This means that the heals would not heal anything. Like they will be extremely weak. And it's gonna be a fiesta. It's gonna be a wild fiesta. Let me see. Is he dodging? I mean, I think I saw him dodge in a heavy. Like 90% sure. That's why I wanna see him dodge again. I even asked him. No flame on heavy heal, it's good, sure thing. It's good for pictures actually. Like when you equip your healer in heavy gear, it really looks good on pictures. But apart from this, Lydic loves the console players. I love them though, but I mean at the beginning they will be far from understanding the correct things in the game, which of course I'm not blaming them for. I mean, I don't expect anyone that never played the game before to know the things. That's pretty normal. And that's why we are here, and by we I mean me, all other players, content creators, YouTubers, streamers, whatever you want to call them. Like literally everyone. I don't want to take this because if I take it, this means that I cannot do damage after, so it's not good. Random mutator cache bugged? Yes, they are. They are bugged, unfortunately. I will actually kill this because they will probably pull anyway the mobs. So it's better just to make sure that it's killed. Let's go, boys. You can do it. Whoa! Sheesh! There we go. Also, the mobs can drop like nice perks, so that's nice. It won't let me open and steal. Yeah. I mean, it was the same for me, even though that they said that they're gonna fix it. I mean, if the tank is holding the aggro like this, I'm pretty much happy with him, to be fair. It doesn't matter if he's like new or not or whatever. If he can keep the aggro, everything is pretty much chill. Woo. There we go. Konzo is performing well for me. I like the game better than Throne and Liberty. Throne and Liberty is too automated. It's like a baby toy. Yeah, I mean, that's the main difference between the two, right? Like this one has like an action combat, a true action combat, and the other one is just like it feels like a mobile game. I don't want to disrespect, of course, Throne and Liberty because I've played such games in the past, and I also like understand and enjoy them. But it's just not even close. When we talk about combat, right? If we talk about the different aspects of the game and how they are structured, like what is the end game activities and things like this, then it's a bit different. If you don't get to aim yourself, then where's the challenge? Yeah, actually true. What weapon combo do you like the best as a DPS on the tank in your group? I mean, if I have to be the DPS, I would be playing Rapier, but now with like this, we are just going with whatever we have, so basically with Fire Staff. You are a real hater on the heavy heal. It's fine if you know how to play it. I mean, for yourself, probably it's fine, but for your teammates, it's not. Because if they expect to see like 1300 heal per sacred tick and they get only like 500, probably it's not worth it. But I don't know, that's just me. Can we survive this now? So the boss is like full HP. This is not the intended mechanics. Usually you need to go outside here because there will be mobs spawning outside. And if we don't manage to kill the mobs afterwards, we're just gonna get destroyed. But let's see. It's gonna be an interesting one. We have 2 bars to kill after he goes out with all the mobs. So let's see. I told you played Rapier for PvE. What weapons do you like to I mean, I was about to play Rapier if it was like a higher level dungeon. So this one is just M1. If it's like M1, it doesn't really matter. It's like a normal dungeon, you know. If I'm like tryharding, then I would probably go with Rapier. But here it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. I can open it, yes, but it gives me 1000 coin instead of 150, so bug, I guess. I cannot even open it. I don't know, what do you mean? How can you open it? Like, look, I cannot. What? Alright, guys, take the flame. Why this guy standing there? He gonna pull the aggro of all the mobs. Come on, who has the flame? There we go. Are we gonna clean everything? Let's go. We don't need to clean everything, guys. Let's go. No. Okay. It's gonna be a slower run. I think for the M2 we can probably go with like a fixed party. I mean from our server. Because like this, like I need a really specific ring, and if it doesn't drop like from the first try, let's say, I would have to like run it again and again and again. And if we need to like clear the whole dungeon just because of that, it's gonna take like too much time. Is this mutated? Yeah, but it's just like M1. Like this guy with the fire doesn't even know what he's doing. And this is our tank, by the way. Like, our tank is carrying the fire. So that's the meta, guys. Like, you let the tank carry the fire, and you let Lydic to tank. I can tank, it's fine. As long as I can dodge the attacks.
Oh, that's right. We announced
But, yeah, nice sacred, by the way. Like, he literally put the sacred away, but it's okay. There we go. We are surviving. Let me navigate the tank with, like, pings where he has to go. Let's go, tanky boy. Come and open for us. I really hope that he would not drop his... he would not drop the fire. Because I can smell it that he gonna drop the fire at the very end. Should we bet, guys? that he will drop the fire at the very end? Or we believe? I don't know. And here we're gonna pull aggro 100%. This guy is going with like 3 HP on him, but he's like brave. If this soldier hits a shockwave, all of them will die. Like quite literally all of them. Go on the right here. I don't think they will. Okay, let's go from down, Woven, let's go. Oh no, the archer is also up. Yep, there we go. One guy is gone. The guy with the flame is going, but he will get more aggro now. This will be a fiesta here. I can smell it. Where are you going, buddy? Stop it! Somebody tell him to stop. He will just die. Oh my lord. Yeah, I told you that he will drop the fire. Woven, can you go and take the fire, please? Just hold it. I mean, because those guys are not to be trusted. Please go and take the fire, buddy. Please. Hey, what's up? He definitely will. I mean, they don't know what they're doing. This guy is also probably in how do you call that? Like not plagued, but he has the what was the debuff, guys? When you stay too much in those green things. Yeah, he will die now. Yeah, there we go. You know what is the most concerning thing, by the way? I think that we will not finish this in gold, which means that if we don't finish this in gold, we cannot even go in M2, and this will be like a disaster. I can definitely smell that. It's insane. Silver unlocks M2 now? I hope. Blighted? Yeah, exactly. This one. This is what I meant before. The Drosan tank is also like pretty much 1 HP. Gamer Helios is helping Woven to carry the the fire. Oh my lord. Hey mate, I really love your stream. Your energy and gameplay are awesome. Thank you. I stream when I get home from work. I'd love to join your next stream. Add me in Discord. Drop your user. What? Okay. If you want, just add me. I mean, not add me, but like you can join my Discord, and then we can discuss whatever you want to discuss. But thank you for the nice words. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I really hope we can do it. Magic wants to know, if you were a tank, what would you run? If I'm a tank, I would probably be running Sword and Shield, and then for a secondary it would depend on the group. Like I can run, for example, Hatchet secondary, I can run Hammer, something like this. In general, you want to be like useful for your group as well. Like either with some crowd controls from the Hammer, or let's say with the Hatchet you can put some extra rend. Like there is a lot of things that you can do, but mainly you want to be like helping your group. That's the main idea for any class. I'm kind of dead here. I don't even see like where is the fucking sacred, bro. Do we even have a sacred? I probably shouldn't pull like those mobs. Wait, let me get the gatherable so we can up the multiplier here, because it's a bit of a complicated situation. Yeah, on the M2 we go with the like certified group, let's say. I don't think I'm asking the question correctly. I want to be a tank. Yeah. Sorry, Magic. I completely like misunderstood your question. Probably I'm not reading it correctly. I don't think the problem is in you. Sometimes when I read messages, guys, and this is of course not on purpose, but I don't have English as my mother tongue, like not my main language. So I can speak it, I can understand it, I even work with English, but still sometimes I'm making some assumptions or mistakes when I'm reading something. So bear with me. If I don't really understand your question and I don't answer it directly, probably it's just because I didn't understand it correctly. But I hope that I did answer it now. Sorry, I was on the phone with wife. No worries, bro. Just get away from there, please. They fuck up the poison. No. I had bad players in my M1, got silver, and can queue for M2 now. Okay, that's good. I think we are having like even gold, to be fair, but it depends. Like if we can survive this and people don't die here, I think we should be fine. Like one guy died, but he's like not completely dead, right? He can still be rest, even though I think that he will still die. Like this guy's not the best tank that you can have, but of course he's learning. He's still new. We should like get her up here, but that's why I'm saying that I can kind of solo this one, because if you just stay on distance, like the mechanics are not that complicated, right? You can go a little bit on the side. The healer will get hit. Half HP. Yeah, this healer is probably playing heavy. He didn't really get too much damage. No, this is not a good spot for this. Okay, it's coming now towards me. Now, after this one, we want to keep her, like, I'm saying her because the boss, I believe, is like a woman. So we want to keep her, like, away, and we can hide behind the stones, for those of you who never did this dungeon and you didn't really know what to do if you over... Like, that's also one of the issues that I have with normal dungeons, is that mechanics of different bosses don't really go the full distance, especially if you over DPS it. And then, like, people when they go in mutations, they don't know what to do. And it's a bit of a, you know, complicated stuff to explain sometimes. Dodge away. Okay, she's coming to me. I kind of want to get away from here. Okay, let me take the poison away at least, so the guys can freely hit. Yeah, well, there we go. Silver. Oh my lord. This was actually a pain, not gonna lie. But at least we did it. It's fine. Have you seen any Turkish guys lately? I recommended you to a couple of friends. Not really though. I mean, nobody kind of approached me, if that's your question. But I know some Turkish players, but mostly into the PvP scene, let's say. I'm studying to be an English teacher. That's really normal. I don't get it. Have they just queue up for mutation? I watched like 10 guides before my first run. No, I think that a lot of people are just going straight up in. They don't really pay attention. And to be fair, the game is actually extremely, extremely forgiving for new players. In other games, like for example, Throne and Liberty, Lost Ark and things like this, where you have a lot of different mechanics, you would not be even able to complete the dungeon. But here it's like quite different. I love your accent, especially when you die and you go, no. What? Okay, that's actually rude. Not gonna lie. Which gems do you use? I'm using only gems on my weapon, like on my fire staff, and it's not even the highest tier. Probably I should change that actually, but I don't know why I'm not changing it. I think if I use it now, I might like... When I upgrade the Inferno, I think that I'm gonna lose my gem, so I'm kinda scared. So I want to try to first upgrade it and then use it. I agreed. I need... Oh my god. Okay, let me focus a little bit. I agree. They need to do something about it. Power creep kicks in with the gear score increase also. You would struggle with this boss either with green rarity gear, yeah, definitely. If you have like green or blue gear, you are struggling with this boss a lot. With the dungeons, with the duration change on the rapier bleed, do you still not use bloodletting? Yes, I still don't use bloodletting because there is no point. The duration is only 2 seconds, and if you go by maths, you can definitely see that it's not necessary. Like you have 10 seconds duration of bleed. You have whoa! Almost got hit by that. Let me just farm this on the side, and then I will open up the percentages so I can show you what I mean. Gotta speak with the wife. She's been traveling and she's at the airport. Yeah, man, priorities, go do the thing. You know how it is. New world can always wait. So you have 10 seconds of duration on the blitz, right? Let's take a quick look on the attributes. If we go 150, we get 15% duration over time effects. If we get 250, we get 30% duration over time effects. This is already 45%, right? Let's say it's 40%. Let's not make it 50, let's make it 40. This is 4 seconds additional. When you go to weapon mastery and you look at this one, to the bone, each hit of flurry extends the rapier bleed by 1 second. The flurry deals 5 hits. So we are already at 19 seconds. And when you add the new perk, which I for some reason cannot really show you because I don't have it, but I will just try to show you. Maybe. Maybe. Let me try it another way. Elite Trials. Why I cannot see the new rates, okay. Okay, there is the new perk. Potency of outgoing blah 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 blah. This is just the like the damage increase, right? And then at the end it says your dots will extend the duration of them by 5%. 5% in, and we added it to the 150 dex and the 250 int. From there we have 45%. With those 5 it goes to 50%. So 50% on 10 seconds is 5 seconds. And then we have 5 hits of flurry and you get another 5 seconds. So that's like another 10 seconds. And you hit 20 seconds. And even if you don't hit 20 seconds, let's assume that you hit, let's say, 18 or 19. It's not worth it to put bloodletting for 1 or 2 seconds. 2021 was actually balanced. Are we talking about the bleed? Or... I don't think 2021 was balanced at all. If we talk about in general for the game, I don't think it was even close to be balanced. There is no way you can call a patch where a bruiser can be everything. Starting from a tank to DPS to like whatever you want to call it. And then a healer healing you in heavy gear for the same amount as in light or whatever. I would never call that balanced. Maybe we just have different understandings, but this was everything but not balanced. What do you think about those new PvP weapons? Vicious penetrating the empower and a random perk. I mean, it's not bad, but I would not really go for it. I think it's fine, but not the most optimal one. Like the penetrating perk thingy is... I don't know, like... You will not get that much value, I think. I don't know. Like, if we have to compare it with attunement, right? Like, let's just compare it with attunement. Attunement gives you 14% damage. Like, 14% weapon damage. Every 1.5 seconds. Basically, every heavy attack that you do with the fire staff will have the 14% extra. And if you take this, like, the penetrating, it's a good perk. But it's a situational perk. I think it was on a critical hit, on an empowered target. So it's only on the critical hits. Like Inferno better probably. I guess if you use the artifact that strips their buffs, they don't have the empower anyways. No, they would still have empower. Like there is too many empower sources in the game, but it's just too situational. The balanced resilient, yeah. 2021 in PvE. Oh, you mean that shirking fortification was reducing the damage taken instead of just increasing your armor, and the really good tanks, which I can even name, were running dungeons like Depths on M10 with 60 constitution, and they were eating hits from trope at the end without even dying? You mean this? We can like discuss a lot of things about the past of New World, and believe me, the most balanced the game is now. Like in the past there were good patches, but it was nowhere near to be balanced. Like nowhere near. It was insane. There was always something to exploit. Hello bro, how many hours do you have in the game? Close to 8,000. According to Steam it's a bit more, but I had like quite a lot of hours staying AFK. I don't really need to explain you why, but those who know, they know. Early days, running into the city like this, into the wall, and for those who know, cheers to you. You read the message too late, so you read after the topic is changed already. Sorry about that. I say in general, excluding all metas or bugs or unintended outcomes, I played and I say what is a fact. I was struggling to kill elites. No, but like if you are struggling to kill elites, this doesn't mean that the game is balanced. If we are talking, I can like stop here, so I can read your messages always when they pop out, or at least try to. But if we talk about a balanced game, it's not about if you can kill the elites or not. This doesn't make a game balanced or not. I'm talking about like how the game was feeling in 2021. And I can tell you that the Great Axe as a weapon was used in wars and everything, and it was doing everything. So if you have a game with like 12 or 13 or 15 weapons, and one of them is the mostly used one, and 90% of the players are using this weapon, your game is not balanced. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that because you couldn't kill elites, the game is balanced or something else, because this is a completely different thing. I think we are talking about the same thing, but correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading something wrong, I don't know. Make void metal armor great again. Actually, at some point I was hoping that they're gonna change the void metal and they're gonna put it into a recipe that's gonna be useful again, but for some reason they just forgot about it and it's still there. I actually got one void metal earlier, but it's very hard to balance a game that has both PvP and PvE. Yeah, that's true as well. Like, some games are trying, but it's really hard to keep the balance. If we want to talk about balance, we should probably talk about New World. I don't think New World is the most balanced game, but I think it's not doing that bad. Like, I know other games that are doing worse. So, 2021 crafting was rewarding and useful. Also, economy or crafting resources were much healthier. I mean, we can argue with this again. I'm not like undermining what you're saying, but crafting with a chance of 1% for a regular player, like for a casual player, the result, you can see it also on the numbers of the game. It was also not because of crafting only, but to have like 1 or less than 1% chance to obtain the best item in the game is a bit ridiculous. It's ludicrous. Last time I played the game, everybody was using only the hatchet. Yeah, there was a time, like a meta, where everyone was using the hatchet because of the invulnerability. So basically you wanted to use hatchet, like it was the best thing in the game to use defensively, so of course. What would you be your second weapon when you go for bleed with the dex and intelligence? I would play with void gauntlet, so I can keep up with like a decent amount of empowers. Okay, let me see if there is like a Genesis 2. Mutated, M2. Oh my lord, there is none. Okay, let's go for Mutation 2. Hopefully we can get like a party. Biz crafting was poor, of course, but you could craft useful epic rarity items and they had high demand. Yeah, that's true. Like the good thing at those times was that any crafted item was going good. Like basically 90% of your crafts would end up on the market for some price. It could be low price, it could be high price, but they would be on the market. And this was the good thing. But I still think that the system back then was a bit too much. Like it was too much RNG. And of course, like other things in the game made it that many people got like crazy. 6-0 first Bruiser War. This game is for kids. There we go. The Flexer boy came here to brag about his Bruiser game. Who did you play with and who did you play against with? Ooh, somebody is going to dungeons. Did you see this plus 1.5k? Ooh, it's so juicy, man. So juicy. Somebody had to buy his gems for the dungeons. That's nice. Happy. Oh no, the pylon is hitting everything. He's not stopping. And a 2-man Ronaldo graph. First war. I mean, 2-man is not that big of a graph, bro. You should not really go with like a Ronaldo graph for 2 people. If it's not at least 5, it's not even worth it. What skill did you max? I'm literally 1 level or 2 levels away from jewel crafting 250. I can literally do it now if I go to the shop, to the station, but it's not really necessary because I already have the access to the highest tier of gems, which is like tier 5. So yeah, you don't really need all of your skill traits on 250, at least not now. Because the most valuable recipes are opening up to like 150, 200, something like this. Depending on the trait as well. But yeah, I needed the gems to be at 150. I got them to 150 today. And when I opened the highest tier of recipes, they basically, with the first crafts, I made it straight up from 150 to 248. I think it's 200, yeah, 248 almost at the end. So basically if I go and make like 2 more crafts, I'm 250, but it would not change anything. Like I would still have the same recipes. Because even if I want to craft something higher, I need the set, like the jeweler set, I need the trophies, I need the food buff, I need the town board. Like there is too many requirements, so that's why it's not worth it. In 2021, Biz crafting was flowed partially in AGS Fold, a fake. Some useful perk combos could only be achieved when you access 2 times in a row 5% and 1% perk buckets. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm referring to, by the way. Like the Great Axe, for example, the best Great Axe back then was Refreshing Move, Thwarting Strikes, and Shirking Element. In order to get this Great Axe, like you needed to force like one thing only. So you had to either choose your attributes or one of the perks. And the problem was, if you choose, let's say, a perk instead of the attributes, there was a chance that you roll the axe with focus, for example. So people were forcing either the attributes and rolling 3 random perks, and all of the perks had like 1% chance. Or they choose like one perk, they throw away their attributes and they're like, oh, well, I hope that it won't hit focus. But yeah, I think the game is now in a good and better, like 100% better state than what we had in 2021. Like 100% better. I had them all on 200 on Legacy, now I'm back and I cannot choose. It doesn't matter, you're gonna get all of them, to be fair. Like everything is quite easy to level up now, nowadays. They changed a lot of crafting and you can do a lot of the trading skills quite easily. Wait, there is someone running up there, maybe he's PvP. What about the raid? Is it good? I still didn't go there. I went there with like some randoms just to see how it feels. Of course, we wiped the floor because they told that it's a chest run. So they straight up started running like crazy. We had only bows and me as a fire staff. So of course you cannot really expect much. I see that this same guy is like typing plus Gorgon, but of course I will not go enjoy that. And yeah, it's a decent raid. From what I hear about people saying about it, it's that the difficulty level is quite good, and that it kind of requires people to, you know, to have basic understanding, to follow up mechanics and things like this. So it's nice to hear. I kind of wanted the game to have a PvE, which is also challenging, you know, like in terms of mechanics. So we'll see. Honest question, what's the point of crafting if you cannot craft bis anymore? The point of crafting, first of all, is to make money out of different consumables with your crafting profession. This is the first and most general thing, because you don't need to craft bis gear in order to make profit. The second thing is, you can craft a lot of necessary tools and things that are needed. Oh my god, I went into M1 instead of M2. Okay guys, we are out of this. Really sorry, but I didn't know I'm gonna go into M1. God damn. The second thing is that you can craft a lot of different things that will be necessary for others to craft their items. For example, weapon matrix, armor matrix, jewelry matrix. Like those are insanely necessary things. And without the crafting trade skills, you cannot do that. The scammer? What do you mean the scammer? I queued up for M2 and it literally put me in M1. I am not the scammer, AGS scammed me. And third of all, you can still craft bis gear. You can still craft it. You have the recipe to craft bis gear. You left them just behind. One of them was already like, how do you say, disconnected. So they would think that I also deceived. I had my alibi. Like this guy was my alibi. Let's go, what we go? Arena. We can do an arena. Guys, I'm sorry, I wanted to play arena, I misclicked and I went to Genesis. My bad, misclick. They simplified a lot of things, yeah, that's true. But I think it's more, how to say, it's more to the casuals. It's better to approach the casual players, and when it's simplified, it's better for them as well to understand. Otherwise, you need to give like a, I don't know, like a 30 minutes essay to someone to just start the game. Like, this is insane. You can finish this seasonal card, do you think? Let's give it a try. If I place one here, one here. Yeah, this one is kind of done. Let's go, let's think, guys. Think. I think I'll go like this. What race skill did you get to 250? Guess what? Why don't you guess, Kenny? Everyone coming here and asking. Why don't you guess? You have 3 chances. If you guess right from the first 3 times, I'm gonna get you 1000 gold in-game if you are on a server that I have a character on. First arena I get today is 3 fresh versus 3 legacy. Do you know how to unlock the dailies for CK? I just have normal side quests. I don't know. I mean, I basically I went there and I opened some of them, but how to open them? Probably by just going there. I don't know. I still cannot open this. Always do X first. What do you mean X first? Like on the diagonal, you mean? Okay. I mean, I'm not really paying that much attention, but thank you for giving me those tips. Might be useful. It definitely might become useful. Wait, where's my food? There it is. Give me some food, baby. Give me some of this cool stuff. Do we have something for Constitution? Yeah, this is for Con. Right. We're gonna play with like a little bit strange attributes, but who cares? I stopped playing before Angry Earth and now I'm back to fresh start. Glad to know it's still good since I'm making goat. No, you can make thousands of goat. It's just like if you know what you are doing and what not. Fishing, cooking and furnishing in that order. Bro, you seem like... What? I seem like a PvE player. You are banned. Amazing. Root me, bro. Why he doesn't root me? There we go. They cannot win 2v3. I got jewel crafting first. It's not 250, but it's like literally one craft away from 250. If you get it right, Lady has to kill Toxic Mushroom in an OPR. At least this would be a oh my god, I cannot. If it's a 1v1, I cannot kill him. Like, he's extremely tanky. You cannot kill that. Like, this is my favorite thing when a assassin in light gear jumps in front of someone and I'm literally like free casting on him. It cannot be better. I think you can complete 5 cells and others will stand by itself. 4 inner, 1 corner. It could be, yeah. I don't really pay too much attention to the seasonal pass. I mean, eventually it's just progressing, but I'm not in a rush. I know that I will do it. It doesn't really matter how much time it will take me. Oh, look at this now. Bonk. No way. Okay, nice. I have very useful tips for the new players. Get your faction rank up to level 4 and buy all trading skill boxes. Stack them up for 4 or 5 days. Then pop 2 times experience for trade skill boost and use boxes resources. All the crafting stations. I would not really do that. I think it's too expensive for those boxes. I'm basically like leveling up normal way and I don't really have problems, but if somebody wants to buy those boxes, feel free to do it. I personally think it's a scam. It takes way too much to like use them. They're too expensive. While you can just go and gather like in the open world for free. You got the flint stick? Yeah, I got it, but I cannot go on like above 700. Like it can only be 700, and I still need to use like chromatic seal to upgrade it, so I'm not gonna do that. But I got it actually on level 11 or something like this, which was pretty nice. We got a decent amount of cinnabars again. Maybe we can go back to craft a little bit. 74. I don't think that's enough though. I need like... How many levels is this? 13 levels. That's definitely not enough. With 74, I can basically do like 4 crafts. Like the 4 Night Veiled crafts, and that's it. So old gear cannot get to 725. What can get then? So all of the artifacts can get to 725. And then you have specific crafts from the Gorgons rate. Like the Gorgons is like the PvE rate. And those crafts require like, again, like a big amount of resources and specific items that drop from the raid, but it's like weekly. So you can get like the inductor from the raid, you can make 1 craft. And I think it's again like a 3 perker. Basically, if you have a decent group for the raid that clears it every single week, you are pretty much chilling, and in probably like few weeks you are pretty much busy, because you also have like a chance from other sources to get also 725. The music is back. Yeah, it is. It's nice to hear it again.
Announcement?
I mean,
Oh, that's right.
nice
We
to hear
announced
something.
console.
Do you know anything about the drop of the raid? Well, there is not much to know about. I mean, you go there, you have 3 different bosses with some trash mobs. You go, you fight the bosses. You have chances to get different artifacts on every different raid. I mean, every different boss. And that's just about it. You have also drops like the Gorgon's Eye and the Inductor. Island gear can be 725 too, yeah, but it's not a guarantee. That's why I'm saying that there is like other ways, but they are not a guarantee. I also had myself already an earring, which is 725, which I can show you also now. Like this one, I got it at the early days. This basically best for me because I use the same. Maybe I can change, for example, the refreshing or the purify with Nimbo. But this is basically a really good ring. I mean earring. But it's again, it's like luck. It's not like a guaranteed drop. So if you get lucky, nice. If you don't, unlucky. Okay, let's see. Okay, just checking something. All right. But yeah, the only thing that I can tell about the raid is that you need a decent group and you need to be in communication. Will that be with Discord? Will that be with TeamSpeak? Are you gonna play on a LAN party? This doesn't matter, but you need to be in communication. If you don't speak with each other, if you don't give comms with each other, it's gonna be a really hard one, especially in the early days. When people learn all the mechanics, probably they don't need to code the things, but before getting them, they should. By the way, we are losing this one. I have 2 balls with spears. This means that they would not go above 20k damage. No hate towards the ball with spear, guys, but usually it ends up always bad. Yeah. Unlucky. Let's see. One guy is 0, the other is 12. Okay, he will go above 20 maybe. Sounds like you are very experienced in New World. I sit on 50k gold and I don't know what to do with it to make money. I have 250 mining, 150... what is it? WW, what is it? Like weaponsmithing or... What is it? To be fair, you don't really need a lot of money, by the way. I think... Is this guy playing with like auto lock or not? What do you think, guys? Yeah, he doesn't miss a single hit. But that's not our problem. The problem is that my guys are... Bro, this guy is still on 0. Oh, wait. Huh? I don't have this person in my party, man. I have different people. What? Woodworking, cutting trees. Oh, yeah. I mean, my personal opinion is that you don't even need that much money in the game, as long as you know what you're doing. But of course, the question is, do you know what you're doing? And some people just don't. Woo. Can we survive this? No way. Yeah, GG's. Do you know? No, I saw this. So what about the warm braid gear? Is it real? The light helmet? It should be best for healers. Yeah, actually we need to test this with the worm. The worm has like illegal perks that could be really suitable for some classes. It would be really nice. So we have to go and see for ourselves. I cannot really tell you with certainty if it's like this or not. According to New World database, it's like that. But is it true? I don't know. Because sometimes like the data mine stuff, it's not always correct. Of course, most of the times it is, but you cannot be like 100% sure. My plan was SNS plus hatchet, but SNS feels bad in medium and oh my god. And I think you need medium in this meta with auto aim. I think that SNS is amazing in any gear, bro. I really don't think that there is a weight class that SNS is bad on. But of course it's your choice. So what you gonna go then in medium? You gonna go with spear or something else? I'm currently all heavy gear and I want to play light build. Want to try light build, but the loot bias seems difficult. Do I have to just buy gear off the auction house? You have two options. The first one is just go buy some gear, like random gear from the auction house, which is light, and you can then start like getting light drops. The other way is go naked, and you're gonna get like all kinds of gear. You're gonna get light, you're gonna get medium, you're gonna get heavy, and once you get the light pieces, just equip them. Those are the two ways. This is also what I did at the start. Like I started with soldier archetype, which was 50 levels of smelting, 50 levels of mining, and 50 levels of weaponsmithing. And then I basically like removed some of the pieces because I was in heavy gear, and I started playing until I get like light pieces. So this is one way to do it. It's a bit annoying, but that's just how it is. Okay, I need to go to mutation now, but this time I would not go by the queue. I kind of want to go by a party. Okay, let's create a lobby. Let's say 685. Oh, okay, this was a bit too high. Level 65. Chill, run for good stuff. Smiley face. And hopefully we get some people. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna get, but let's see. My plan was GS plus hatchet, medium. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's a good assassin combination as well. You can definitely chase down people. You can get away when you are in trouble, so it's pretty reasonable combo. But I mean, sword and shield, I cannot really agree with you that sword and shield is not good on medium. Like, sword and shield is amazing. You just need more hours into it in order to get used, and then you will see that it's actually pretty viable and amazing option. Let's see if we're gonna get party. By the way, I can probably... Can I type game? What? I cannot type. Where... I cannot enter the chat. How do I chat? Bro, what? I cannot enter the chat. I'm pressing enter, but nothing happens. How do you type then? Bro, what is happening? They did a patch and they broke everything again. Oh my lord. What a disaster. I cannot type. Okay, then we just wait. I was going to promote the M2 Genesis, but I guess we cannot. What do you think about the healer flail build? I was thinking of trying it. I mean, as long as you run light, it's a pretty decent build.
Right. We announced
the flail gives a lot of different bonuses. If we talk about PvE, probably it's like a super nice one. If we talk about PvP, you might face some issues with survivability. Because if you get like targeted by good assassin players, you would probably die. But this is of course my opinion. I'm also a bit of a hater of a flail, so take my words with grain of salt. I believe it was the name of this. I have mining at 250. Never seen my toon skipping animations while mining. It's like after today's patch there is like some kind of a bug with the animation. Also if I double dodge, my character kinda stays crouched for a while. Maybe you need to restart your game. Yeah, probably I need to. I was thinking about it earlier, but yeah. I think I will just go over the different nodes. I will collect them and then I will restart to the main menu. Come back again. And we will see. I got like a lot of stuff, but I'm still missing some cinnabars. I need a lot of cinnabars to get the 180 in weaponsmithing. This is my like final point that I need to get for the Runglast. New Nvidia drivers released today. Well, this is something that I don't have. I think I didn't update them.
Announcement. Oh,
I was
that's
doing
right,
some
we
stuff
announced
during the day,
console.
so I didn't really pay attention to Nvidia, but we can check that too. Yeah, I will just go over all of the notes, then I'm gonna update the stuff. I will be here with you guys so we can discuss things, and hopefully my PC is fast enough to get us back into the game in no time. Only picked up the game yesterday, managed to grind to level 62. Level 60 to 65 is a grink. What is a grink? That's a new word for me, by the way. I don't know what is grink. Oh, this guy, I like him. I like this guy. He's a 100 con player. I like this. Come here, little boy. If he's a 100 con player and he knows how to like put his stats, like look how clean his stats are. He definitely knows what he's doing. I hope. Lydic, mate, do you govern in your server? You mean if I have a company? No. I am a part of a company and we are not really serious. We are just there because we kind of know each other. I mean, not really even know each other. I just know like few players from it, but yeah, we are not a super serious company. I will see how it goes. If we make like a decent group, let's say, for PvE, I'm pretty much happy to stay with them. If not, I will probably look for another company to join. Because this season, I kind of want to focus a little bit more on the PvE side. It doesn't really mean that I would not play PvP anymore, but I would mostly play PvP for arenas, for open world PvP, for maybe if I can get into some wars, but not the most serious ones and stuff like this. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's too early to say, but those will be my priorities. I'm not looking into try-harding into a full PvP company and going like super deep into PvP again. It's not that it's not fun, but it's just too consuming and I'm not really a fan anymore. I did that for the last 2 seasons and I think I'm gonna chill a little bit. And also I want to like be an... how do you call that? Not overall, but like when you play everything, you know what I mean? And the music is out again. Yeah, I think I have to update my game. Maybe I should ask this guy to keep up the lobby and I reload really quickly. I think I will do that, yeah. Wait, let me... but can I actually send him a message though? Wait, let me try. I need to relog. And I cannot press enter again. Okay, let's go again. Give me few minutes. It's horrible. Alright, guys. I will be here. You're gonna hear my voice. Don't worry. I'm not in the skies. I'm just here. Let's see Nvidia. Do I need to reset my PC? I don't think so. Right? Wait, it doesn't really show me that I need to update drivers. Let me manually check, but... oh, what? Now it shows when I opened it. Before it was not really showing. Nvidia experience? Yeah, but it was not showing on the icon. Usually when I look at it in the icon of my bottom right side of the screen, I see it when there is like a update and I go and do it. But now it was not really showing, so I opened it and now it shows like download. So now I'm doing it. Where did you go? It's a secret. I'm scared of the dark. Put the lights on then. Why you stay on dark? What gems are you running on a fire staff and IG on your armor? Couldn't find it on the Discord, only weapon gems. I didn't put it on purpose because it depends on what are you struggling with and also what are your opponents. So if you have like, let's say, a lot of sword and shield and hatchet opponents and you struggle against those type of damages, you would want to prioritize a little bit more slash. If you have, for example, more spears, you would want to go a little bit into trust. It also depends like how many mages are on the other side. You can go for double ruby. Like my personal choice for the last season was 5 rune glass opal gems in my armor, which gives me 10% elemental protection to all types of damages, like all types of elemental damages. Then I used, for example, an amulet that gives me slash protection, which is 15%. And then I put on my ring and my amulet trust damage gems, which gives me in total from both 10%. So I'm ending up with 10% elemental protection, 10% trust protection, and 15% slash protection. Of course, I had a second amulet, which is with trust protection and slash gems. But this we talk about like min-maxing with different types of gear. And then for the last gem on my earring, I was using 2 different earrings. The one was with ruby. So if I'm playing against fire mages, I'm using the ruby. If I'm playing against bolt casters, I'm using the topaz. But again, like, it really depends how do you feel and what is your main issue when it comes to like receiving damage. You can go differently, you can go with more elemental protection, you can risk it and let's say, okay, I'm not really getting hit by other mages, let me go full into physical protection. Or vice versa, you can say, okay, I'm super good at kiting, there is no way a sword and shield or a spear will hit me ever, so I'm gonna go like full elemental protection. It really depends. So that's why I don't want to force people to pick gems just because I say